Except, what's up, y'all? Tap the screen, y'all. We up, we live, baby. We're live. This MacBook's about to battery's about to go deplete. Dude. Oh man, what's up? LOD. What's up, Regal? What's up, H-Town? What's up, Brandon? What's up, OG? Let's get it. Y'all know the use. Got to pick a clickbaiting topic that people want to talk about, I guess. What's up, Tyron? Just developing my app. For sure. Man, yeah, developing for iPhone is so complex, dude. You got to be so specific. Apparently my app is too complex for iPhone. It is old. It is old. It's older than African, actually. How can African be a race when nobody was called African until, you know? What's up? What's up, Matoka? Native React Safe. No, it's not. America is not only 400 years non-FBA hairline. I don't care. I don't care. Like, what's up? I'm from America. The word Africa is older. No, it's not. Africa came from a Roman. Africa came from a Roman. How old is the word Africa? How old is the word Africa?
It's only 400 years old, the word America. The word native is about maybe 50 years older than that. The word America comes from down in South America. The Incas, the Andes.
How old are the Incas?
The Amaru.
Or how old are the Peruvians?
Well, the Peruvians go back, but that word wasn't used until about the 1500s. And down there.
How you know? How do you know?
Because I looked it up.
How Tupac of how old is Tupac Amaru? Tupac Amaru was born in 1738. That's
we're
over
not
300
talking about
years.
Tupac Amaru. No, we're not talking about him.
That's what
we're talking
Amaru
about
means.
Amaru. We're talking about.
Yes, dude.
It was a chief.
Are you gonna let me speak, dude? Like, why do y'all do that?
Go ahead.
America was older than 1500 because they were already using it before Europeans got there. So how's it only 400 years old? If they were using it before Europeans got there.
You're not listening. They changed it from Amaru.
I'm listening, dude.
To
how
America.
Did they get
America, the way it's spelled now, it's still only the same 400 years old.
Sir,
no, it's not.
Oh my God, it's still the same word, dude. It comes from there. It has it's an old etymology, dude. Like, come on. Like, why are we playing games? Word semantics.
No, why
Africa isn't that old.
Listen.
Africa.
You're playing a word game.
When did the continent of Africa become Africa? When they
you gonna let me
On the continent of
let
Africa,
me
the whole
answer you.
continent. When did they, hold on 1 second. Let me get my question out, dude. When did they call the whole continent of Africa, Africa? Huh? When did Africa become a race? When did they call the whole continent Africa? I'll wait.
When I come up, you mute me, so I can't answer you.
Because you don't know how to shut the fuck up. Maybe shut the fuck up sometimes.
You won't let me answer it. So I'll wait.
Answer the question. I haven't said nothing. Answer the question.
When the Roman and Greek Empire conquered Northwest Afrique land, the Afri people, they accepted the name of the land that they conquered, Afri. Do you see the difference? Land of Afri.
I'm talking about. I asked you about the whole. I asked you about the whole.
You won't shut the fuck up.
Answer my question. You old fuck. Answer my question.
My dick. Fuck.
Hold on. This is clown right here. Don't drop him. Let me beat him up right quick because I know him from last night.
Hold on. Tyron. Like y'all. When are y'all gonna learn? Y'all don't dictate what goes on my panel. Like, why is a 60-year-old tell me the SMD? No, he's not. He can't even answer when you come up here, history. How about that? You come up here. Like, he's not cooking nobody. Like, you're 60 years old talking about SMD. Like, that's some prison babble. Go back to prison with your prison boyfriend. Talking to me like that. Replace black with pretendians. Like, come up here. Question. See, you're 60 years old. You can't answer a simple question. I ain't asked you about when they called a group of people Afri, because they were already called Afri. I asked you, when did they call the whole continent Africa? I know the answer. It's less. It's probably not. It's like 200 years old. The entirety of Africa was not called Africa until the late 1800s. It wasn't called that. It was called Ethiopia. South Africa was called Ethiopia before that, right? To the west, it was called Western Sudan. Like, come on, dude. Like, come on, dude. Like, stop playing with me. Like, y'all don't even study the history that y'all be talking about. But yeah, it was Santiago.
Yeah, man.
I hope I don't grow to be 50 and 60 and acting like you clowns on the internet. You could just, I'd rather pass away before then. If I turn into that at 50 and 60, like, cut my life support off. Like, take me out. Please. I'd rather not be on the earth than act like y'all at 50 and 60.
Yeah, I was saying I came across that clown the other night, last night actually. He's being disruptive like this, and he couldn't answer no specific questions. He got all emotional when I put up in his face why are Africans unalive and expats that are moving back. He couldn't answer. Well,
Come up here. Like, why y'all just yapping in the comments? Come up here. I'm muting. I like, if you just up here yapping, I'm muting you. So now you ain't got no choice but to come up here. All right, you ain't, yep, muted. You ain't got no choice but to come up here. Muted. Like, y'all ain't real historians. Y'all not real historians. Y'all don't even know about y'all family history. But you know about everybody else's history but your own history. That's crazy. All right. Why does it bother? Ain't nobody bothered. I'll be damned if my parents are. Creole said she's 69. She said Creole is 69. She don't act like none of you losers. I'd rather make it to 69 and act like Creole than the men. But that's crazy. Y'all be 60, 70, 50 years old, men, acting like y'all peaked in high school. Why are 50, 60-year-old men acting like they peaked in high school? Malachi Z. York taught you. He ain't teach me shit. He ain't teach me a goddamn thing. Let me stop cussing him on here. Let me stop cussing up here. But yeah, why are 50, 60-year-old men acting like they peaked in high school? I don't get it. What's up, Indian? So,
What's going on, cousins? But they cowards. Everybody they're keyboard warriors. Like I said, my theory is that their accent is too thick. They got too much gum in their mouth. So when they come here trying to get somebody straight and talk any kind of, you know what I'm saying, conversation, it gets broken up with the thick accent. So the only thing that you can clearly understand is the typing in the chat.
Me, I can speak.
go ahead.
What do you want to say?
What? You came up here, yo? What you got to say?
I'm
Where are
also
you from?
Arabic,
What's your
man.
ethnicity? What?
I'm African.
What tribe?
What tribe?
Yes.
You wouldn't know.
Just say it, dude.
I am Basta. Again, you don't
Like,
know.
stop. I couldn't hear what you said. I don't care to know.
I said I'm Bassa.
Okay, that's West Africa.
No.
All right, then. What brings you up here, yo?
I mean, I saw you guys talking and it's kind of funny how you guys
Ain't shit funny.
Wait.
Ain't shit funny. Yeah, you already started. Ain't shit funny. You don't hear nobody laughing right now. Ain't shit funny. Ain't nothing funny. You laughing at people talking about their ancestors? Huh? That's funny. Well, how about we start talking about your ancestors? But my bad. Y'all don't care about your ancestors. Never mind.
What's wrong with my
Never mind.
ancestors?
Let's look. Are you in America? Are you in Africa?
No.
Are you in
Yes.
Africa? You're in
Yes.
Africa.
Yes. I said yes 10 times.
You say yes 10 times. What country in Africa are you in?
You wouldn't know.
What country in Africa are you in?
I'm in Cameroon.
You're in Cameroon.
Yeah.
What's the history about your people in Cameroon?
What do you want to know about our history?
Who's your third great grandparents?
Who? I mean, I know them, but you wouldn't know. Who
are your third? Name your third great grandparents.
She was named Sugar Marguerite, and he was named Bassa Nicolmison.
Those are your third great grandparents?
Yes, I know everybody.
You know all 32 of them?
I know until my great grandparents.
You know up until your great grandparents. So you're two times great. You know all 16 of them.
Yes, I know all of them.
Get the first name of all 16.
I mean, you have a family name. That's what I wear.
You wear your family. Well, what's the name? What's the first name of your 8 second great grandmas?
I really don't know where this conversation is going.
Yeah, because that's what I be talking about. Y'all be lying. Y'all be up here lying.
But I don't know. Wait. I don't know.
Y'all be up here lying, dude. Like, why y'all gotta you ain't got a lot to kick it. You ain't got a lot to kick it.
Okay,
like, y'all
what
be
makes
up
you
here
think
lying. Y'all don't be knowing who y'all second great grandparents is. But you want to talk about people talking about their family.
I know my name. Just ask me.
You know your name, but you don't know your second great grandparents.
I just said I know them.
No, you don't. Name them. Name them. Give them first name.
What would I ask you to name them? But you don't know them. You don't know me in real life. I'm just a profile pic.
Oh, you don't know us in real life either, but you got so much to say about what we claiming. You don't know us?
Wait, I really have a hard time to understand.
No. You don't
You want to
know
have
your
a
own family.
genuine
You don't know your
conversation.
own family, sir. Just say
You just
the
assume
names.
that. You just
Yeah,
assume
you
that.
don't know. You don't know your second great grandparents.
Nobody here knows my great grandparents.
Well,
That's
you
what
don't
I'm
know
saying.
ours
That's the
either.
point.
But
Nobody.
you got a lot. But you got a lot to say about us and what we claim, right? But you don't know our second great
I
grandparents. You
think
don't even know our names. You don't even know our names.
I understand. This is projection. This is projection. You guys don't know,
It's
and
not
you want me to
projection.
know either.
No.
It's projection.
It ain't projection. I can tell you the states that my second great grandparents are from. All 16. You want me to go down the line? I can tell you the states they from. You want me to go down the line? Maryland, Virginia, North. You want me to keep going? Huh?
But it's not a
Maryland,
competition.
Tennessee, Georgia.
It's not a competition, bro.
No, you don't. Yeah, get off my
It's
panel
not
because
a
you don't know nothing
competition.
about your ancestors. You don't know nothing about your ancestors. Get off my panel. Y'all don't care about your ancestors. That's why I be telling y'all. But yeah, we got new people up here. We got Asha. We got East Texas. We got Fox. Like, yeah, why can't Africans name their second great grandparents?
I don't know if like
Any-
you should speak next. I do want to.
My
I do
name
want
is
to talk about it.
Huh?
You just making up some shit.
You're a lost
Who's
man.
making?
I said they can't. They just be making up some stuff.
Bro,
Oh,
you're,
all right.
So I'm African American generationally, and I'm very proud of that. But to answer the prompt, are Black Americans delusional for claiming African American? I would say it's not necessarily delusion, but
Wild though, man. Like how you handle him. That was wild. He wild up there.
Hold on. But yeah, what you saying, Asha?
I don't see though.
I just find it interesting more than anything. I think that sometimes like the pretendian argument is slightly valid, especially because race is heavily bent on phenotype. And I'm
Who's a pretendian? Oh,
well,
wait a minute. Who's a pretendian?
I'm not calling you a pretendian. I'm just saying like that's a terminology that is used to describe.
Yeah, don't say that. Don't say that's a slur. Don't say that up here.
My bad, but so like I am Native Indigenous %, European descent, and African ancestry, obviously. And for me, it's like, despite having Native Indigenous background, I look West African because I am mostly African, like most African Americans. And I think that claiming the 12% Native Indigenous.
What does a West African look like?
I think there is a phenotype associated with West Africa, the same way that there's a phenotype associated with North Africa.
And what is that phenotype? What is that phenotype?
Typically, it's going to be dark skin. You might have a wider nose, fuller lips. You might even have hooded eyes. And those are things that describe me, but it's also phenotype that describe a lot of African Americans. And I think that if you look more...
Is that phenotype exclusive to West Africa?
Of course not. But no phenotype is exclusive to any race, right?
So how do you look like somewhere?
Well, race is a social construct that is heavily determined by phenotype, right? That's just what it is. So determined by phenotype.
Oh, brother.
Claiming the 20% Native Indigenous when you look African American, West, or African Indigenous. 20? Why would I? Well, some people are like, that's like, some people's reality. Like, at least for me, like,
what does a native look like?
So
what does a native look like?
But there's I was
about to say, hold on, one second. What is the native phenotype?
They typically have straight hair, dark hair.
What is a Native American?
They typically have a red, brown skin tone. They typically have straighter noses. They look more like, what is it? I forgot the name for the Mexican indigenous people of the Americas. And yeah, there are phenotypes associated with different racial groups, and that's just what it is, even though it's not exclusive.
So we're going off of, are we going off of racist ideology?
Is it racist? I think we're talking about race.
Yes, it is. So it was made by a racist.
So when you say that, so if we can acknowledge ethnicity, why is it bad to acknowledge race?
Because race is a social construct. There's no biological factor for race.
Well, yeah, but race is also determined. race is also determined by phenotype. I think that phenotype is a good marker for different racial groups.
But if people look the same way all over the world, then what is race? You can find someone that looks like a West African in Australia. You can find someone that looks like a West African in the Melanesian Islands. So what are we talking about?
Well, but I would say that there is a phenotype difference in those different people. I don't think it's racist to say that.
You don't know she promoting eugenics, right?
It is. Yeah, I know. I know it's eugenics.
She doesn't know that.
Hey, y'all gotta chill out on her, man.
It's not eugenics.
Yeah, it ain't about chilling out, folks. She came up.
She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Like, who was that?
So I just just to finish off my point about the prompt, right? I do think that if you are not going to be majority Native, why would you claim being Native more than being African descent? I don't understand that.
Okay, where are your African ancestors from?
Benin, West Africa area.
Huh?
Benin, West Africa area.
Did you find that out?
Yeah, through doing my genealogy.
Did you find out on a DNA test?
No, I didn't do a DNA.
No, did you find that do a DNA? What part of who was your ass? What port did?
Remember that I did this probably a few years ago, but I do remember the region that they were from in Africa.
What year were they born?
What year? This was probably.
That's genealogy.
Well, yeah, I know what genealogy is. I'm just saying I did my genealogy and I know where my African ancestors are from.
Yeah, how many of them? How many Africans came over here? How many Africans in your ancestry came over?
I don't know I don't know the exact number. I just know that
So how do you know they're African? How do you know they're African? You don't have a boat they came on. You don't know what year they were born. What port did they come through?
Well, I just don't remember those specific details because I didn't prepare that information for debate.
You don't have.
But I do know that they are African.
You don't have the family tree.
Yeah. The fact of the matter is that I am African American descent through my great grandmother, great, but at some point we decided to look throughout the information. We saw some things, and I know that they are from West Africa, and that's okay.
What state? What state did they come through? What state?
I believe that they were brought to North Carolina, and that was like a lot of the region where my family is from.
North Carolina?
Yeah, I believe so.
It's landlocked.
North Carolina.
I said they were brought.
You guys are trying to make her sound stupid, and you guys know.
No, we're not trying to. We're not trying to make her sound stupid.
Disrespectful to the.
Hold on 1 second. Where are you from, Rare Juice? Huh? Where are you from?
I'm from the Midwest of America, Kansas City.
Kansas City. Name your African ancestors.
Well, the thing is because
ain't no the thing is. If you African, name your African ancestors.
See, I wouldn't be able to name them because
what year did they get here? What year? You ain't got no answer.
But this is the wait.
What does that change?
Let me answer it.
If folks got to prove that they're from America, sir. If folks gotta claim they from America, guess what? I can debate you too, because you're gonna get cooked regardless.
He's interrupting me. So this is the thing, right?
I really want to know what it changes though.
It does. I will mute up the panel. Yeah, mute up before I clear the panel. If folks gotta prove they Indian in 2025, guess what? You gotta prove you African. That hearsay of we don't know any Africans that came over. They documented Africans. I'm about to show you what African documents look like.
But I'm not trying to say
no. Source up and show who your African ancestors are, or shut up about being African.
So do you know the fact?
One second. Be quiet. Everybody be quiet. I'm about to show records because I'm done playing with people.
Well, can you show records of slavery?
No. Yeah, I can show records of slavery and all types of stuff.
Right. So during slavery, they let you keep your African heritage.
Yeah, dude. Slaves have first and last names.
That they changed when they got here.
No, they didn't.
They did not let them keep their African.
Yes, dude. Be quiet. Source up, or be quiet, dude. I'm about to show some. Hold on. If you can't show no sources like this, if you can't show no sources like this, then I'm not trying to hear nothing. Oh, here's a source of somebody that came from Africa. Not trying to hear nothing. Louisiana, U.S. records of enslaved people 1790 to 1820. Oh, look, this woman right here says she was black. What her birthplace was Guinea Coast. Residence was in 1788.
Slavery started way before that.
No, there's records of Africans brought over here.
That change?
It changes a lot because they document it.
So
Hold on.
One
sec. Yeah, we showed the source, right? Guess what? I'm not about to keep talking over people. Shut the fuck up on my panel. Shut the fuck up on my panel. Stop talking while I'm talking. Stop talking while I'm talking. Shut the fuck up. Right? If folks ain't showing no records like this, and folks ain't showing no records like British colonial dependency records, and folks ain't showing no records like this, I'm not trying to hear it. Hold on. Country. Look, we got all types of countries from Africa right here. Hold on. Mauritius. You got Mauritius right here. That's a country in Africa. Y'all don't be knowing y'all 5th grade grandparents. Y'all be knowing y'all 4th grade grandparents. Y'all be knowing y'all 3rd great grandparents. Y'all 2nd. Y'all barely even know y'all great grandparents. Y'all talking about we pretending about something. Show some records. All that. Oh, I can't do my family tree because during slavery they got records of records. They got court records and all that. Like, come on, dude. Y'all don't want to do the work to find out who y'all people are, and then y'all question people who's actually doing the work about who that can find out who they people are. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Look, we had colonial tax records. Slaves were taxed. If you had slaves, you were getting taxed. Y'all not know that? They were getting taxed. How they didn't know what was going on during slavery? Oh, y'all forgot? Do people forget that slavery was a business? It's a business. So if you're saying you come from some slave, where's the tax records at? Huh? Where's the will of the slave owner? What plantation was you on? People that was enslaved in my ancestry. And people that were free people of color. Like, the excuses is up. You gotta go to these libraries. Y'all don't want to do the work. Y'all don't want to do the work for nothing. But y'all want to question people that actually do the work. Y'all, that stuff ain't sliding no more. That stuff ain't sliding no more. Y'all gotta source up and shut up now. So what percentage? We don't go off percentages. We go off who's in the bloodline. We don't go off no percentages. Y'all thinking about some genealogy tests. You know your genealogy start disappearing after your great grandparents, right? Your genetic, quote unquote, genetic percentages, right?
Can I ask you something, please?
Can I ask what you trying to ask me, yo?
Are you a crackhead?
Are you a crackhead, sir?
Oh wow.
Am I a crackhead? So why are you talking to a crackhead then? Huh? If I'm a crackhead, if you think I'm a crack, you ain't saying nothing. You not funny, devilish, none of that. Where you from again, devilish?
I'm not saying. I'm asking you a question.
Where you from again? Answer my question. Where are you from? Huh? And are you living there? Where are you from, or are you living there?
Go and suck a dick and die.
Yeah, I ain't your daddy. I don't flee to other countries. I ain't your daddy. I ain't. Y'all be selling y'all souls to come to America just to be Uber drivers. Ain't that something? You sold your soul to be an Uber driver. Please.
All right, let me talk to you real quick, man.
Yeah, what's up?
So where are these black Indian tribes? Where were they at?
There's where they were hiding from you. That's where they were at.
Hiding?
Yeah, you are you gonna have a serious conversation or not?
That was a serious question.
They were hiding from you.
No, it wasn't. That's not a serious question.
How are you
That
gonna
ain't no
say they
se-
were hiding from me?
Yeah, that's
When
why you
you're
can't
but
find
you're
them.
telling me that I'm a part of that tribe.
I ain't telling you was nothing. I don't know you from a can of paint. You could be a European for all I know. I don't know
Are
you
you
from a can of paint.
Well, unfortunately, I'm black. Okay,
Black
so that's
from
what I'm trying
where?
to say.
Black
black.
from where?
I'm black from America.
From America? How you American if you ain't got no indigenous ties here?
I do have indigenous ties.
But
During
you said you was
slavery-
African.
I'm
But you said
African American.
You're from somewhere else. You're from Africa. You're not from
yes,
here.
but some
You're
of
not
my
American.
descendants decided to procreate with some
With
Native
who?
Americans.
Who? What Africans are yours mixed with natives?
Taylor, Lacey, and Juanita.
Taylor, Lacey, and Juanita. Juanita is the name of a tribe here.
Right.
So how is Juanita an African?
I just told you we mixed in with the
How
natives.
is Juanita an African when that's a tribe of name of a tribe here?
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't no Juanita's an African.
That's why I just told you we mixed in with these natives.
Who mixed in with who?
Some of y'all, not
Okay.
not even us.
You know, so if you know that natives also were enslaved, you should know that they also mixed us in with the natives. It's not wrong that we're also Native American, but we're also African American.
They were not. You know,
How are you going to say that, sir?
I took
What
African
happened to
American.
the?
Some of the slaves that ran away used to run to some of the Indian reservations. So the Indians took them in.
That's a
The
myth.
Indians
No, I'm
took them
talking.
in.
Before there were
I'm talking.
reservations,
Hold on,
that's
Bo.
a myth. Slave
Hold on,
natives.
Bo. Hold on, Bo. I asked him a question. What happened to the indigenous people?
They enslaved them and they also drove them out.
Who are the indigenous people?
The native, what's her name? Pocahontas. All those.
No,
That's
bro,
my
hey, bro, you need to do some
that's
research,
my
bro.
ancestor, dude. Yeah, that's my ancestor, dude. Like,
Well, sir, I believe that Pocahontas had white or not white hair.
then watch your mouth.
No,
Are you from
stop playing
Virginia?
with her.
Like y'all not even from Virginia. Y'all not even from these places that she roamed around. I've seen these places. I've been there. My family is from these places that she's roamed around. We know a lot more about her. I know a lot more about her than you ever will.
Wait.
What's her first name? What's her real name?
I don't know.
All right, then shut the fuck up about Pocahontas then.
But I'm just saying. Pocahontas was here.
People like Pocahontas. You don't even know what she looked like. You don't even know what she looked like.
No,
this is the thing.
Y'all don't know what she. Y'all don't know what. Y'all don't know what. Dude, tell me what she looked like. Then, tell me what she looked like. Are you from Virginia, sir? Huh? Have you ever been to Virginia? Yes, you do, nigga. You're not from these lands that she's from. You're not. So how are you going to tell me, someone that's been to where she ran around at, where she lived at, about her? You don't even know her first name. Her actual name.
Her native name? What's her native name?
Stop saying that, bro.
It's for me to know and you to find out. Because you think you know everything. But now you asking me for what her name is. You should have knew that to begin with.
It's very disrespectful just to be like, oh, these people can't.
Like, dude, it's disrespectful to talk about somebody you don't know about. And I'm telling you, someone who's
Can you pull up some of the stuff you saying?
Yeah, I'm telling you as someone that's
can you pull up some of the
hold
stuff
on one
you
second.
saying?
I'm trying to say something. I'm telling you as someone that's
My
blood
bad,
related to. Yeah, I'm telling you as someone that's blood related to her, about her.
So you gonna tell me the Pocahontas is black? From Africa.
She's not African, doesn't mean black. Africans don't even call themselves black in their home country.
Right. And so the reason why they called us black is because they didn't even know what country we were from. So they were like, you're colored, you're black.
No, that's not.
She ain't no African.
Proof, man. You regurgitating crap.
You know that black is a general statement referring to our kind of people.
Our kind of people, which
Took
ain't
the
African.
generality out. Our genealogy took the generality out.
Why did they call her daddy black when they got here? Then
they didn't call her black.
Yes,
they called them Indians.
They call her dad.
They look like
that dude. You don't know what you're talking about. What did John Smith describe her dad as? And what did John Rolfe describe him as?
Indian.
They said John Smith.
Go no deeper than that.
Yeah, John Smith, right? Called him as black as the devil. John Rolfe called him black in his journal.
So how did these natives turn from black to this other?
What you think? What you think?
Are you saying they mixed in with the Caucasians that were
reclassification, bro?
How did someone turn pale?
Pushing it right now? That's how they got the way they are.
What? Because they started living inside teepees?
Nah, you start pushing.
They missed the sun all of a sudden?
All right, get this man out of here.
Chill.
Get this man out of here, yo. Like you did ask. Like I ain't got no patience for people that are airheads. Yep, doesn't make people recloud. Tyreek, oh yeah, reclassification doesn't make somebody forget their language. Then why all these natives not speaking their language? All these is 130 languages being spoke today from America. Only 20 are going to be around by 2050.
Wow.
Only 20 are going to be around by 2050. This is the BIA. If everybody was speaking their language, then if everybody was speaking their language, then why are only 20 of these languages going to be around by 2050?
Right.
Yep. And then what a lot of people don't know is those Indian schools, like back in the early 1900s and all that. Those were not to teach them English. Those were to teach them those fake languages. When Buffalo Bill Cody and the Wild Wild West show, and they start showing those fools dancing around and woo 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 woo, and that's what they gave. That's the perception that they gave.
Exactly. I just want to answer the topic real quick. Delusional for claiming American Indian. I feel like the more delusional people would be to listen to the narrative that the same people who's been doing, the longest now, you think that what they told you is true. You don't even want to look into your own history. I think that's delusional.
Thank
you. For sure. That is delusional.
I mean, they don't, like you said, they don't put in no work, dog. They come in here, and especially them Pan-Africans, they come in here, man. They don't do their genealogy. They don't know their great-great-great-grandmother. They don't know no traditional nothing. And then, like old girl was saying that she West African and this and African, and then so she's trying to tell me that her ancestors have been looking for them for centuries because they got kidnapped.
Okay, what's false about that?
Something right there.
Yeah, I mute people that's too scary to come up. I asked them to come up. Like, y'all not just gonna be typing in the chat. Y'all got 0 followers. Y'all got 0 followers with 0 followers and not following nobody. Y'all make burners just to come watch me. Like, that's some next level. That's some super fan stuff. Why you gotta make a burner? Come show your face. Come show your face. You feel me? I show my face every day. I ain't gotta hide from nobody. But yeah, for sure. But yeah, okay, what's up, Chief Thunder? Has Fox said anything? I'm not gonna lie, if you don't say no,
What's up, Darby?
What's going on?
I was waiting for my turn. Izzy.
Oh, you good, you straight.
Yeah, your turn.
Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah, so I just wanted to answer the topic. Black Americans are not delusional for. I got a homie that's an FBA. He showed me his genealogy. His people are from the Ohio River Valley, and they got displaced over, and they had to go to Canada. Me personally, now I haven't done my genealogy, so I don't know. I could be, I could not. I could be.
Where you from?
I'm from Georgia, but my people's As far as I know, I got an ancestor that came from Massachusetts and another one, and my father's peoples are from the Carolinas, both of them. My mother's people also come from Michigan and then Georgia, as far as I know.
Okay.
Nah, me personally, I haven't really taken no sides yet. I haven't really went too deep into my own ancestry just yet. I used to be real into it, but I was like, I kind of fell off to it until it got back to relevancy in my life, I guess. But I just wanted to say, I agree with y'all, man. I agree. A lot of people got African ancestry. Now, do I know if everybody got it? Not African ancestry, I mean native, my bad. Now, do I know if everybody got it? I don't know. That's not for me to say. But yeah, a lot of people that making the claim question.
Okay, for sure.
I think Black Americans are delusional for thinking that they're American Indians.
Where are you from?
Me? I'm
where are you
Memphis. I'm Nigerian though, but I live in Memphis, Tennessee.
You're a Nigerian living in Mississippi. What tribe are you from?
Yoruba.
Oh, so you're an Arab.
Yoruba?
You're an Arab.
What is that? Are you?
Your Yoruba come from Saudi Arabia and Yemen.
No, man. No,
Yes, that's what y'all scholars be saying.
Listen. We're not. I'm not from Saudi Arabia.
You're an Arab. You're from Saudi. You're not from West. Y'all, most y'all came during the Mali Empire. That's how y'all got to West Africa. Because West Africa was inhabitable. If we're pretendians,
you're
dude,
uneducated.
if we're pretendians, that must mean you're an Arab. That must mean you're an Arab. Why is an Arab? What are you doing in Memphis? What's a Nigerian doing in Memphis? Huh? What's there in Memphis for you to flee to? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
You like it in Memphis? Do you like it in Memphis?
Memphis, bro. They got
you love Memphis more than Nigeria?
No.
Yeah, then what? I can't tell because you're still in Memphis.
Yeah, well, it's because the dollar was worth more than the naira.
Oh, the dollar was worth more. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. So you driving Uber?
Uber. I own my own business. You see the logo right there?
What?
Chat GPT me. You see what I mean?
The bold line. What business you got?
Yeah,
a printing company. So you could have make a printing company back in Nigeria.
$1 million. Okay. So
you couldn't make a printing company back in Nigeria, huh?
I got plans. I
don't want to hear about your plans while you living somewhere else. Nah. If you was really caring about living in Nigeria, if you love Nigeria so much, you wouldn't have left.
He got plans chasing Becky. That's his.
You signed an oath. You signed an oath to turn against your country.
No, I got dual citizenship, man.
You got dual citizenship.
I do.
You got now it's dual citizenship.
Yo,
now.
You guys just got self-hate.
Well, when your visa run out, huh? When does your visa run out? Because we know you on here at a work visa.
Good question.
Living with somebody YT grandmama.
You married? You with a YT? You with a YT woman, ain't you? Trying to
Talking about we got self-hate, bro. You would have
90-day fiance.
Why y'all having
frustrated a little bit, man? You all right?
Ain't nobody frustrated. We not frustrated. We not frustrated.
Why y'all having the civil?
Because
my bad, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm not frustrated because I'm still home. You're not.
See the company, bro.
Man, I don't care about your company. Why aren't you doing that in Nigeria? I don't care about what you're doing in America. You're not home doing it. The dollar is worth more in Nigeria.
Exactly. The dinar.
Y'all
got it back by gold.
Here, I'm gonna spend it over there, right?
You're gonna spend it over there, but you're not over there. You're still in Memphis.
Because I'm still getting it.
You're still fucking around in Memphis.
I got my kids over here.
You got your who you got kids with?
Man, don't worry about that, man.
Who you have
You
kids
gotta
with?
take your kids back with you.
I
We the
got
only
one on the
birthright
way.
citizens.
I got one on the way, baby. I got
Y'all,
one on the way.
y'all flee over here. Y'all try to see y'all assimilate into the culture because you're not practicing no Nigerian Yoruba culture over here. I already
Why
know
not?
that.
Why not?
Yeah, you don't.
All
You,
my
you
kids are
don't.
Nigerian names, all of them.
They got what
All of them.
what are you passing down to them? What are you passing down to them?
Their heritage.
What heritage? Y'all practicing the Yoruba religion?
Yes, Nigerian heritage.
You practice the Yoruba religion?
No, we practice Christianity, man.
Oh man, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up.
You sound like you trying to be us anyway.
Why you so mad, man? Why you so angry, bro?
I'm not angry. You have self-hate, sir. I'm not pissed off. I'm not pissed. You have self-hate, sir. You have self-hate. You talk about us having self-hate.
Black nation, man. We got.
Man, you grew up, but you're not there.
What happened to your accent?
Yeah, you're not there.
I've been here my whole life.
You need to prove you're African.
You say you proved that
you want me to switch up? Ọláyínká lorúkọ mi. Ṣé ti gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀?
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, Darvin, could we go back to the topic real quick? Because I want to ask you.
Yeah, for sure.
Who in your oral stories of the bold, like did your parents ever say like was taken from Africa to America as slaves?
Now, there is Nigerian history.
No, I'm talking about your personal family lineage. Like, who did they say?
Darvin, you see JD in the chat.
Hold on 1 second. OG talking. I don't
you.
care about JD right now.
He said an N-word.
Oh,
so you need to get booted.
All right, for sure.
Okay. Yeah, appreciate that. But yeah, so your own personal family story. Like, who did your grandma?
I'll tell you.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
See, you have the European side of the story, then you have the African side of the story.
I'm talking about your.
Well, listen to me, sir.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let him go.
What was told to us was that you guys were going to go work in the sugar plantains. It wasn't about selling. It was about you guys going to work.
Okay, so to answer the question,
being treated bad, and they stopped it.
So to answer the question, in your family history, you was never told that you had any ancestors that was taken to America. Thank you.
No, not at all. No.
Okay, yeah, that was the question. I don't know why you had a
they stopped
going off
of
what you heard. Just to answer that one question.
Stop it.
Go ahead, G.
Well, hey everybody.
Peace.
Hey, what's up?
Thank you, goddess.
No problem, y'all. And so I just have a question for the African.
They stopped it.
Go ahead, G.
Well, hey y'all. And so I just have.
Go ahead.
So you claim to have been around. I don't know. You moved in America. I don't really know if you've been around Black Americans your whole life.
Yeah, all my this black American. What you mean?
Right. So you have children that are Black American, but you think that Black Americans have self-hate and we're uneducated?
No, I didn't say all that. I said you guys grew up in a white society. You're speaking white language, white customs. It's different from if you grew up in a Black nation.
Right, great.
You did use those words, though. I'm not going to repeat that word, but you did say that.
Hold on, because
you're not tripping, Chia.
I'm a lady, and I'm not about to be trying to scream over
doctor, bro.
Hold on. Yeah, relax.
Again, I'm a lady. I'm not about to be trying to scream over y'all, but and so you said that you've been around Black Americans allegedly your whole life, but you believe that we're uneducated and
I didn't say
have
that.
self-hate issues. And we're speaking a white man's language, but up until before around the 1400s and 1500s, all of their documents were written in Latin. So what makes you think that English is a white person language?
Which makes you think that it's not a Black person's language?
Man, I went on your page. You selling the
y'all
Eminem merch? What's going on here?
Hold on, y'all.
What is your
Hold
name?
on, y'all. Well, I don't know why you're worried about what language is what, because we all know English is not a Nigerian language.
Yeah, I grew up with black language. You didn't.
What?
What is black language?
What is
Tell
black
the difference
language?
between us and you.
Yoruba is black language. It's black
How
country.
can we
It's
tell
black.
the difference between us and you?
Hold
When
on,
we
wait,
walk
Gia,
past you,
Gia. I went on his page. He's selling printout shirts of Eminem. He talking about the white team man. Selling printout shirts of Eminem.
I'm gonna make money.
Go Trump
leg
hats.
How about this, sir?
He's selling bad bitch shirts and all this stuff. I don't
Right,
know.
He's
money,
a
oh, he the
problem.
bootleg man.
money.
He
Yeah,
bootleg
money.
man.
Oh,
That's
he
all
a
y'all
booster.
care about. That's
He
why
a
we not
glorified
allying with
booster.
y'all, because we know that
You a
y'all in
booster?
survival mode.
Oh, he a glorified
a
booster.
booster.
That's what he
Hood.
is.
Chat
Oh
GBT
God,
my
he a
company,
booster.
man. See what
You a
see how
booster.
we
Oh,
see
You
what
know
we
what?
work.
I've
See what
already
we work.
taken a screenshot of your company, and I don't know if you're aware right now, but
It
the Black
doesn't matter.
American people, we're actually
doesn't-
going to start boycotting African
It
businesses.
doesn't matter. I
And
promise
we
you.
have this
you will-
live recorded, so we don't have an issue adding
will
your
affect
company to the registration list of African businesses that we're
And I've been
gonna be
reporting
boycotting,
people to ICE.
since you think Black people are stupid.
Add
Let's
it.
see how stupid we are
Add
when
it.
the shop is empty and you don't have any of our money to shop with.
Registered
And
nurse.
let me put
Add
this
it.
on the record. His company is called the Bold Lion Label.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
So
Oh, we
it
about to
is.
I've
boycott
been
you.
reporting
Yeah.
people to ICE, so
Boycott.
you
Look,
better be.
I ain't
You
making
better
no
have
money
your
off of
papers.
you.
You
I
don't
ain't
make
making
no
no
money
money
off.
off of
Okay,
you.
bet. Okay,
I'm
we
locked
gonna
in. I got contracts. I don't care about what you're talking about. I got contracts.
Okay,
I'm
we gonna
locked
make sure y'all lock. We gonna lock
Yeah,
in with the
all
I'm
right.
YTs
locked
too.
in.
Okay, we gonna lock in with them too.
I'm locked in. I'm locked in with contracts, businesses.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't deal with people. I don't care. Boycott
Yeah,
whatever you need to
that's
boycott.
Okay,
great.
we gonna
Well, we
What are
gonna
you
boycott that.
tell
talking
them how
about?
you think of people.
I'm $1 million company.
he posted cards selling Tupac's face. He's
Oh,
profiting off of
I'm
our people.
profiting. Yes,
He's
I am.
profiting off of our people because
and you,
nobody wants to pay for Nigerian booty scratchers. So he profiting
We
off of our people.
we hate you, but you up here talking about us, but using us to make a buck.
Okay. Yeah, you
That's
can hate me.
crazy.
I don't care. You know?
Tupac would not claim you. Like, what did you talk? Why are you posting
Well, blame
Tupac's face?
him.
He
Tupac a dish
will
you.
call you a slur. Like, what is going on here?
Fine, I'll call him a slur back.
Because you have no
That's what
We'll
Nigerian
beat you
actors
up.
to post because nobody likes Nigerians.
Yeah, that's you.
You
I
know
know
what
a
you
lot.
should put on a t-shirt? You should put some pictures of Nigerians getting kicked
oh
out
yeah,
of
we
Ghana.
about
You
to
should
call.
put
We
that
about
on
to
a
call the
t-shirt.
Tupac estate.
Yeah.
We about to call the Tupac estate
Call them. Call them.
for sure.
It
For
doesn't matter.
sure.
You know, I find it so funny, and
Yeah,
you
we
know what,
sure
sir?
live.
I really love people like you. I love niggas like you that think shit sweet
I'm
all
not
the
that.
time.
No, I'm
And
not that.
I love people like you that think shit sweet, and you think
Hold on.
can't
You say you
nothing
not
happen
that.
to
That's
you.
crazy.
Hold on, sir, and hold on. I don't know
I'm
why
not
y'all.
that.
I don't know what's up with y'all today. Like, you know, you got women on the panel. We're the minority on the panel. Please give us a chance to speak. I would really appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no disrespect, but again, I love people like you that think it's sweet. You think can't nothing happen to you, and you so locked in, baby. Let me explain something to you, and maybe you forgot. You are a foreigner. Nothing, you do not have more pull over here. You will never have more pull over here than the Black American people. I don't know if you're paying attention, but maybe you should take a look into what's happening in the Target right now. That boycott was started by us.
Still
I
going.
think you should check their stocks lost because they ran their mouth and they did a little bit too much for our community. So I think you should do your research and take a look into what happens when Black Americans boycott businesses. And I know you don't care now, but you'll be the same one on the internet making your apology video and hoping people come back to your business.
Waiting for our another way.
Oh, okay. Let me ask you one more question. Okay, so do you know who Tupac is named after? Because you say we delusional, but so who's Tupac named after?
That's a Muslim name. Tupac Shakur is an Arabic name.
Yeah, that's
Tupac ain't no Arabic name.
It's not. Well,
No.
do your research. Yeah,
we've done our research.
I know who he's
Arabic.
named after. Tupac Amaru. Do you know what Amaru means?
I don't know.
Okay. So yeah, that's indigenous American stuff. Like, but you over here calling us delusional, and meanwhile profiting off Tupac, who's named after indigenous people. Like, y'all see how insane this is? Like, you literally cannot make this up.
No,
AI can't even make
it's
this
really
up.
not that insane. This is what the issue is. Them folks over there in Africa, they claim to be the motherland. They're upset because everybody them bust the beans and let them know that shithole country that they live in is not the motherland, and they already know it's not the motherland, and they just cannot believe in their heart and soul when they come over here to this country that people that look like them, that are not them, built this place up into the amazing place that it is. We have all of the deals. We are the one that makes all of the trends. We are the one that makes all of the music. We are the ones we are the ones that make America pop. We are the ones that bring the economy and the money into this country. And they cannot do.
You're not.
He said he in Memphis.
That's
okay.
why.
I will be reporting your. I will be reporting your business. I will be reporting your business to the officials in Memphis. So let me go look that up right now. Hold on.
So you do. Please do. It don't matter.
The form can also report the business.
Report it. You're a hater. Like
We not no hater. We don't want nobody. We don't want nobody doing business in our country that think that they above us or think that they better than us. You're not, baby. You're not locked in. Target's not even locked in.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
One of the biggest retailers in the world is not even locked in.
I'm locked in. You're a hater.
Shannon Sharp thought he was locked in too.
You're a hater. Hate
never. I would never hate on somebody that has to flee from another country to come to mine just to get on, baby. You not popping shit unless you could do the same thing that you're doing in your country. Then maybe you can run your mouth, baby. But remember, you had to come here, and the next time you disrespect our people, you better know. Please refer yourself to the 1968 Civil Rights Act.
Haters. That's what you are. Haters.
Bye-bye. Go build your country up, baby.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he can get up out of here.
Why are we haters?
Yeah, he can get up out of here. It's hard beating fast. Yep. Yeah. Folks think it's a joke. But you ain't gonna have no business here. He need a profile picture to be up here. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all think it's a game now. We ain't playing with y'all.
We all but not pay respects. Like, that's crazy work. Literally got Harriet Tubman and Wu-Tang.
Next. You're not coming up here, gang. You gotta have a profile picture. I'm sorry.
For sure.
That or he better cut his camera on.
Sweet brown sugar. Let me get Link. Let my God. What's up, Shasman? Ling Ling been speaking yet? Is it you like when people call you Ling Ling, Tyron?
No, not really. That's just a pet name that Aboriginal Power called me.
Oh, okay.
Y'all can go look up y'all can go look up Memphis, the place to report businesses in Memphis. Y'all go put his stuff in it. If you need recordings, this live is recorded. You can go on Darby's YouTube.
Real bad relay in the background.
Oh yeah, because they riding on dirt bikes. For those that don't, like I'm in Baltimore. For those that didn't, they dipping right now.
We got Quintus and Sweet, two new people on the panel.
They straight riding them dirt bikes out in the street.
So Quintus, you wanna?
I'll mute up.
Okay.
Oh, that don't.
It ain't that bad. Quintus.
Yes, sir.
You above the age of 18, and what's your ethnicity?
I'm Nigerian, sir.
Okay, and you want to answer the topic?
Yeah.
Put your headset on.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't be disrespectful to say that anyone is delusional for believing in what they want to believe or who they are. I just think that this is a recent phenomenon, and most of these people who are on both sides, both Africans in the diaspora and Black Americans here, is mostly younger people in their 20s and 30s, really, and social media, and they're carrying these conversations for, I don't know why they're doing it, but it's just it's unfortunate. You know, I don't support any type of negative behavior, and it's difficult being a Black person anywhere. I've lived in this country for 28 years, more than I've lived in my own country. It's difficult being a Black person, even here in the USA. It's difficult being a Black person in Europe. It's difficult being a Black person, even in Africa, where we supposedly originate from, you know? So every little energy that I have, I will use it to support and help out another Black person. I will never use any strength that I have to destroy or undermine any Black person, whether it's stuff here, it's stuff there too. You know, anywhere we are, and you know, we need to really think outside the box. I know that other races, they're helping themselves. They're supporting each other. You know, I've never seen that much backlash of people of color than the way we do each other, and where we complain that you know, the white people are oppressing us, but we're hurting each other more than they're doing to us. You know, and the statistics are there to prove it, both in the African continent and here. You know, the massacres that are taking place in my country is Black on Black, Africans unaliving other Africans. It's not white people doing it. The mismanagement of the economy and the things like that, the kidnappings that they're doing back there, you know, it's Africans doing it to other Africans. And then when you come here and you see the gang conflicts and the violence existing in the neighborhoods from January 1993 to July 31st, 2023, 100,000 Black Americans were unalive to this country by other Black Americans. So anywhere we go in the world, whether it's in the African continent or here, we're the ones doing this to each other. And I personally, I don't like it, and I don't stand for it. And I know that there are so many good Black Americans and there are so many good Africans, and you know, we have the bad ones. You have bad people in every race, and you have good people in every race and group of people. So when I go to forums that are run by Africans, I try to tell them too, I don't agree with what you people are doing, waking up, setting up TikTok channels talking bad about Black Americans. Well, they're talking about you're just harming your own people and your people harming you. And I take responsibility. I say that the African continent's failure to thrive is what has given rise to a lot of
So I don't understand what you're.
guys, I do apologize.
Yeah, I don't understand what you're talking about. You said white people don't do that to each other. They're literally having wars over there in Europe and unaliving each other. So one, you got first lie right there. Second of all, you Africans are over here in the USA a part of gangs. You can go look at what y'all are doing in New York. The East Africans in New York, they're over there they're over there in gangs. They're over there getting sturdy in their Eid outfits. Like, what are you talking about? They listen to drill music in their Eid outfits, trying to fuse Islam with drill music. Like, what are you talking about? And then y'all also in other states in the USA a part of gangs and stuff. You Africans, African immigrants. So don't be trying to, Black Americans are all in gangs. Yeah, that's y'all too. Y'all over here too. Y'all make up like half of the population of the gangs. Like, what are you talking about? And so do Mexicans. They're in the, I don't know if you know this, there's even Pacific Islander gangs over here. So what are you talking about? And then there is no we. Like, how is you immigrating here helping us? Yeah, when immigrants come here, they take over our community, so we have nothing for ourselves. How does you immigrating here help us? There is no we. You immigrated here for self-preservation. That had nothing to do with us over here. You did not immigrate over here to help us. You immigrated over here for selfish reasons. So there is no us. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, bro, and I'm 51 years old. So if you're talking about it's just a youthful movement or something like that, this is a wake-up call for all of us, right? And so you can
can't work.
Got you.
Can't work.
Oh yeah, you can alive that one. Goofy man.
All right. Well, no problem. Well, that was just my 2 cents, and I just want to thank you for giving me the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't got no beef. I ain't got no beef with anybody. I'm happy with the way I've been treated. I mean, I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes, and I know I can always improve. But
for sure,
it is what it is. It is what it is.
Absolutely. Thank you for
What's
coming
up, Sweet Brown?
with us. It's
Thank you.
actually
Yeah,
good to hear
hold
somebody
on.
who's not a
I appreciate you all, man.
Hold on.
God bless
yeah,
you
for
all,
sure.
man.
Yeah, we got let's Sweet Brown is up here. What's up?
Hi, yes, can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yeah, how you doing?
Okay, I'm doing good. I just only came up because like I've been in a couple of lives lately and I never come up. I always just sit and listen. But I'm trying to see why all of a sudden here on TikTok we have and I'm gonna say African people trying to force so-called Black Americans force their ethnicity on so-called Black Americans. In my day-to-day life, like I have friends from the continent of Africa, various countries.
Anybody want to drop rap real quick? My bad.
And counter what she said. Ain't nobody
No, 1 second.
damn
Hold
that
on. My bad. That's my bad. But let
finish
Sweet Brown finish. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say that in your day-to-day life, like I was stating, various friends from the continent of Africa from various countries. That's not our conversation. So I'm just trying to see, all of a sudden I'm seeing here on TikTok where their African people are forcing their ethnicity on so-called, and when I say so-called, because we're not Black Americans, that's also a given term. But at any rate, I'm trying to see it makes me think there's a benefit to them, for them to do that, because I think it's pretty offensive and rude and disrespectful for someone to try and force who they are onto someone else. If I tell you that my mother is from a Cherokee tribe, and that's what she told me, her grandmother, my great-grandmother, that's what I know from people who I've known before I've met anyone on TikTok. Why would an individual be disrespectful? It's very rude, very offensive to tell me, oh, no, you're not, you're this. It's like, but how are you going to step into my life in 2025 and scratch everything that my grandparents, great-grandparents, and from
y'all
what
hate the truth.
Oh, come on. Like, watch your mouth, dude.
So
Just relax.
I just think it's very disrespectful to try and force your, ethnicity, or if you want to call it race or whatever they have created here in this system, to force that on someone. It's just all across these live rooms. I just think that's very disrespectful. If I'm sitting at a table and I have a conversation with someone and they tell me, I'm from here, this is what I am, I'm not going to go start fighting them. No, you're not. You're not. It's like, no, I just met you Monday. Like, I'm going to receive what you're saying to me. So I don't understand. It seems like there is a benefit when someone, from what I'm seeing, my next thing to research now is, what is the benefit? Why do we have this going on in all these live TikTok rooms where people are forcing their ethnicity onto others? What's the benefit in this? What are you gaining from doing it? Or what do you feel you're going to lose in doing it? It got to be a gain or a loss somewhere, because why would you waste your time to beat somebody down and tell them who they are when you don't know me, I don't know you? We in two different parts of the U.S., and you want to tell a whole group of people, no, you're not this, you're this. No, if this person tells me that, I'm not going to fight them or beat them down in the ground and tell them, oh no, you're this, you're that, you're from Africa. It's like my mother was saying, no, we're not from Africa. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing if you're from Africa. Just we're not the same. We're just not the same. It's okay. It's not a bad thing. But I'm seeing that that's what it. I'm just saying that that's what is happening here in these live rooms, and I'm not going to get into a debate on if once you know who you are as an individual, it's not a debate. Like, I'm not going to debate you on it. You feel I'm something else, take it and run with it. Add something else to it if you like, but I'm not going to debate you on it. So the next step in my process is to find out what is the gain for the people here on this app from Africa. What is the gain in this for you to do this? Or what would you be losing in the event, you know, the truth really comes out?
So if you weren't aware,
Hold on, we got somebody new on the panel. Like, come on, y'all know how to go. Y'all pass the mic around. What's up, Afro Queen? How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Where you from? What's your ethnicity?
I'm Black. I'm from Indiana.
All right.
Okay.
But you go ahead. You can go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I totally agree with Sweet Brown. And the reason why the Africans are trying to claim us so hard is, I don't know if y'all know this, they're trying to get our reparations. And I thought this was like, because they've been saying this for years. I thought it was BS until I saw it on the news that they were actually trying to so-called claim that they're helping us with our reparations, but they're actually trying to have us fund like land and real estate. Yeah. They're trying to have us fund their land, real estate, and all this other BS to the point where it does not benefit us whatsoever. And I'm kind of getting annoyed with the Africans and like everybody coming on here trying to tell people what they are, because it's like, if I say, okay, I'm from the Blackfoot tribe, then it's, oh, what's your number? What's this? What's that? But yeah, let you see like a stereotypical so-called looking Indian, y'all ain't gonna ask them or press them about all them questions. Y'all just gonna look at them and be, oh, okay, and walk away, not knowing half they probably Mexican, they Asian, they not one of us. You know, and it's just the fact y'all really don't know the history of just about the indigenous community for real, and it's just kind of frustrating, especially when it's like when y'all hear Egyptians claim that they're not Africans, y'all don't say nothing. That like they just, oh well, it's different. It's like, no, they're actually in Africa. So why don't y'all press Egyptians to claim Africa? Why don't you press them to claim African? But y'all want to press Americans. Like, I think that is so weird.
So to piggyback off of that, because I was about
we got new people. Like, come on, let's pass the mic around. We got new people. We got doors up here first. We got medicine. Where y'all from? What's your ethnicity?
I'm Black, but I'm Canadian. Yeah, this just popped up for me, and there's a lady who was on here prior just talking about like what is it that essentially like Africans are trying to do, or like why are they trying to push their ethnicity onto Black Americans. But I feel like because over the last however many years, Black Americans have been called African Americans, their DNA is believed to be from Africa. So when an African person hears somebody who they've been taught is African American say that they're not African American, then that is where the pushback is from, because historically, there's a lot of pushback from people, Black people in general, not just Black people from America, but there's a lot of pushback for being tied to Africa just because of all the negative connotations that come with being African or being Black. So a lot of people try to push themselves away from that. So in terms of saying, no, we're not from sub-Saharan Africa, we are Egyptians, or we're not African, we're actually indigenous to this land. So we're different from regular Africans. Yeah, essentially, that's just what I wanted to say. That's what I'm trying to sort of understand, not trying to push my beliefs onto anybody else or like what they are, because I honestly don't really care. But yeah, just looking to see what you guys think about that.
We hear you, but that don't really have anything to do with it. Nobody's saying that they're not African because nobody wants to be African or the negative connotations. It's just about our own self-preservation. Like, you from Africa, okay, great, but we're always just saying we are not from Africa. This is our homeland. If you don't like it, oh well, leave. Don't come back. Don't associate yourself with us. But the only talking points and the only rebuttals is that the Africans come with, oh, and the white T-man. Oh yeah, the white T-man, the same one that oppresses you guys and that's out there stealing all your allegedly enslaved you all and stole all your people and took them to Brazil and other countries, and lastly, only 1% of them came here. No, nobody wants to hear that. Nobody cares. All of them that came over here. The reason why all of them do all of that, all of this trying to push their identity onto us, is because they were part of the 7 nations that came over here the first time and overtook us. They didn't come by themselves. If you think I'm lying, look up the African Royal Company. That was a deal between the Europeans and the Africans. They were selling each other for corn and tobacco and cocaine and all other types of stuff.
Is that a book?
No, the African Royal Company?
Yeah, I was saying, is that a book or like what is that?
It's a trading company.
Yeah, it's a trading company. It's a human trafficking trading company.
Okay.
You can say, yeah.
Sorry. Drop some fruits, family.
All right. Where can I look that up at? Or like
just on the internet.
Okay, cool.
Royal Geographical Society. You can look up the AU, African Union. You can look up the Royal Geographical Society in London. But to briefly say something, what Afro Queen or the last speaker said, basically with the reparations thing, the AU, African Union, they're sitting up here trying to get our reparations and trying to make it a feminist thing for foreign African women and nothing to do with Black Americans who are domestic descendants of the transatlantic slave trade. They're trying to homogenously clump all these people from African countries into our talks for getting our restitution, which these people has no business over here doing that. And y'all got it.
They don't.
All right. We got medicine up here.
Oh Lord.
Who is medicine? Where are you from? What's your ethnicity?
Okay. I'm African.
From where?
East Africa.
East Africa. What country in East Africa?
Tanzania.
Tanzania. All right. What's this conversation you got? What you got? What you got for us?
Before I talk.
No. What do you have to say about the prompts?
Reparations.
Reparations for what?
Can I talk about the reparation?
No. Goodbye.
How did you even hear him?
Goodbye.
Y'all understand him. Yeah.
I got headphones. Yeah, I got headphones. That's why.
Thank you, David. I don't know how you don't remember him. You kicked him off the live the last time because he follows me to every live.
Oh, that's okay. You got a little. He not from Tanzania, boy. You from okay? You got a little Tanzania follower.
His boyfriend.
Tanzania, we see you.
Let me find out, Gia.
He's your king to be.
All right, what's up? We got Untamed. What's up, Untamed? Where the we got it? Can I talk? No, man. I don't know, man. If I kicked you off the panel before, you don't need to be up here.
You can barely speak English. How you gonna talk?
Because he said, Tanzania. He said reparations. That's the only words I remember.
What's going on, girl? Yes, ma'am. What's going on?
Yeah. Nothing much. I'm moving, processing moving and stuff.
Yo, what's up, Jeremy? All right. No, yo, you not coming back up here, yo.
Africans, I don't know, I just want to say this real quick. This whole little thing that they doing and they trying to get our reparations, the aggression and the disrespect come in is because who told y'all that y'all have the right to do that? Did y'all address anybody that's any Black American leaders? Did y'all come to any Black Americans and say, hey, Black Americans, we feel like y'all are people, we want to collaborate with y'all so we can all get our reparations. When we get it, we gonna break bread with y'all and, we gonna all like, y'all did not do that. Nobody told y'all to label us African Americans. Nobody told y'all that we wanted to be called the sixth region of the diaspora. Nobody told y'all that we wanted to be a part of this African diaspora that y'all are about. Nobody ever told y'all that. So when y'all be coming up here talking this craziness, we don't know where y'all getting it from. And I don't know who giving y'all or making y'all think y'all have that much control over our community. But you don't, and you're gonna get pushed back every time on it.
The white tea man.
Who thirsty in here? Like, who's thirsty? Like, y'all come in here and say anything. That's why I be muting y'all. Y'all have nothing to say of substance. Y'all never do.
The white
Nobody
tea
cares
man.
what y'all got to talk about. But yeah, what's up? What's up, Censored? Updates. Live queue. I'm coding right now,
How's it
so
going?
if I start slouching off. What's up, man? How you doing?
You got something to say about the prompt, bro?
He got a bad connection. Oh, go ahead. Censor, you there?
It's that African Wi-Fi.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's where you from? Well, I hope that is where you from. Who else in here from Africa? I want to say something to the Hamites. I don't know why they worried about us and they not trying to go back and help out their country. Why is they focused on us? And then we already know how Africa is looking. If as a whole, as a community, if that's your home, shouldn't you be trying to go and help it out? So y'all should be coming together, trying to raise money for it or do something. But every day, y'all in y'all feelings on here worried about what we claim. I'm not losing no sleep that y'all want to be from Africa. Why y'all losing sleep that I say I'm indigenous to this land? I don't understand. That's how I know, a bunch of them not even real, like a real individual. I'm going on in my community, I do something about it. So if y'all, since if you just woke up, we are African American, then how is y'all just now waking up and y'all supposed to already been African Americans? We should be the only ones, if a lot of us just coming and knowing that we indigenous, we the only ones should be trying to do something as indigenous people. Why are y'all throwing yourself in our conversations instead of going back and help Africa? I don't understand that. That's a bunch of BS.
Please do us all a favor and do me a big favor. If y'all really, this is a platform where we have conversations and we like to talk about things, but y'all not about to keep getting on this man platform, disrespecting him and threatening him to beat him up and calling him crackheads and all this other type of stuff. It's just very disrespectful. And y'all make yourself look so disgusting, like animals, like you have no home training. If y'all don't know who Darvin is, maybe y'all should do your homework and do y'all research into who he is. And then the stuff that he doing, half you clowns ain't even got the balls or the brains to do. So, you know, all of us, we would really appreciate it. And even the people that's in the comments, you know, you're not the only one watching and viewing. There are people here too that are also trying to learn some history, that will probably prefer to learn their history from people that look like them and not colonizers. Stop just getting up here, running y'all mouth, just thinking y'all could come on people's platform and just say anything y'all want to do. Because I can guarantee you, when you go to the white tea platforms and when you're in public with them, you have all the class in the world. So please act the same.
The problem earlier with, can I answer those
So, yeah, you can answer it.
Yeah, so the thing is, we have oral traditions. Even if you like start researching it, you can look at the old maps where they depict us. Like pretty much the people they depict as Americans are dark colored, woolly haired people. They're not the Indians that people think of now as far as the natives go. So there's too much evidence that's out there if you actually take the time to research and look, that tells you that we are not from Africa. Even our blood type O is dominant in the United States, in the Americas, not in Africa. And type O blood is the original. A, B, and B comes from type O. So we come from Africa. Why is our blood older than theirs?
That's a good.
About type O.
My dad does. Oh, what's up, sister?
Greetings. That's true. I don't understand why they love to be in these conversations. That's why I'm like, they just agents. You know, they love to throw our people off. They get mad, I think, when they hear our people talking about the truth and waking people up to the truth and bringing them awareness, so on and so forth. It's like, oh man, they're gonna let them know. That's gonna demise what we're doing, you know, that's gonna put our lives down, you know. So they just can't stand it. That's why they come in these spaces, because they want to try to throw people off that are still confused. A lot of people don't understand things. They, you know, they don't have a clear understanding. So now when they had these people coming up throwing these false facts up, you know, and saying things that don't make sense to us because we know the truth, then they're sitting there like, oh my goodness, you know, that might be true because they said this, they said that. It's doubt. They want to cast doubt, putting the seed of doubt out, you know, for people, casting these stones, you know. So it's not gonna work because, you know, we awake. You know, our minds are so clear now. There's nothing
when they get here,
can
after
do.
all the work we did with civil rights for them to get the right to come here, you see the respect that we get none. So everything that we have done, they come here and they disrespect us when we're the fact that we're the reason you're here in the first place. Just saying. And I think the top part is our influence, our culture, our innovation, what we have done, you know, our just inventions. And when you look at America, you see Black people, period. Like in the buildings, with the White House, you see us, period.
That's another thing. They keep trying to say we 13%, but I'm like, if we 13%, why do y'all need our vote so damn bad?
Facts.
Like that doesn't make sense.
Facts. What is Dad be talking about in the comments? FBA haven't been nothing except twerking.
Yes.
I mean, they can play all they want, but when you see America, you see Black. I mean, of course, there's other people here as well, but as far as the buildings, foundations, and everything, you can see the work that we put in. So natives, as far as the other natives, not the Black natives, where are their footprints here? We have the mounds, we have the pyramids that connect to Africa. If you even research the transatlantic, or they call it a triangle slave trade, there were more Indians from America brought to Africa than Africa to here. And then if you go with the transatlantic slave trade narrative, they said 388,000 made it to America. The rest were sent to South America. So why are they trying to claim South Americans? Why are they so pressed on us? It doesn't make any sense.
You know, in the Alien Manifest, remember they showed that the Cuban and the West Indies, the dark Europeans, and another island, all those people, they label them as Africans coming over here. So when they talk about all these Africans came over here, those Africans were Cubans, West Indies people, all from the Caribs. They were European, dark Europeans, and a few other people. And they labeled them all as African. And it's in their manifest telling them that's what to label them from, even if they came from these areas. and it's descriptive saying that these people in their description, it said they are not Negroes, but we classify them as Africans.
Monkey.
Come
I'm
on.
talking
Somebody,
about your mom like that. That's disrespectful.
all right, yeah, somebody block him.
I will say,
And the person that said I'm FOS, that's how you got here.
no, but the thing that's crazy to me is the fact that like we literally were classified as Indian first, and I didn't know that. I was like, the fact that we were classified Indians before slaves is crazy to me.
Right.
And they don't want to bring that fact up.
Our names have been changed to take us from the land. If you think of like any other people, Irish are tied to Ireland, Chinese are tied to China. Well, we went from Indian to colored to Negro to black. I mean, there's no land connected to our name. So if you look at that, that's telling you it's all about the land. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's another thing, you know, they really don't want us to know that we are the owners of this land, because every freaking thing that they try to do in this country, they got to ask for our permission, and we don't realize it.
Right.
They always got to ask for our permission, and we don't understand that. That's why, and it's just kind of annoying when you got like the people who want to sit here and say, oh, but they're the real natives, and you had this one native lady, she was screaming so hard she was the original Indian and she was indigenous to this land, just for her to take her genealogy. Oh, she ain't got enough, she's mainly Asian.
Talking about.
Yeah, I'm like, you talked all that shit and you Asian, like we've been saying.
They like to say, but they literally look like they just stepped out of Beijing yesterday.
But regardless, if you go in Africa, you could literally find somebody in Africa to look like everybody on this globe. Like South Africa. Okay, so like South Africans, they have Asian eyes. Like, I don't know if you've seen Mandela. They all got Asian eyes. Like, you could find somebody in Africa to look like everybody on this continent. So I'm like, y'all argument don't make sense. It's different tribes. It's 52 countries, 1,000,001 tribes there. So it's kind of like, if y'all want to say that, you could say Mexicans look like Africans. You could say Brazilians look like Africans. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
But the same could be said vice versa. So they, like, pretty much you can see a Black American that looks like pretty much everybody across the globe as well. We have people with slanted eyes too. We come in different colors as well. So it applies the same. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Facts.
All right. All right, we got Matrix up here. What's up? Where you from? What's your ethnicity?
Hi, I'm from California and my ethnicity is Saponi.
Okay, Saponi.
Mm-hmm.
All
And
right.
then you said, are Black Americans delusional for claiming American Indian? I really don't know if people would be delusional if they're just going along with what they were taught. Now, would they need to be retaught? Yes. Would education need to be readjusted? Yes. America actually got its name America from Amerigo Vespuccia, and that was 2 centuries before 2 centuries before the United States was even here. And then United States came and renamed it United States of America. But before they could do that, they had to finish paying off France in 1825, and that's when they paid them off. But if you look at some of the archive documents with some of your grandparents, you will see that they had land and owned land before 1825. And not only that, you would see that some of their land was removed under the doctrine of discovery, because at that time, if Christian, because Christianity did not prevail in these lands at that time, they were allowed to take those lands, and that's how they took them, because the indigenous people were not religious at that time because they were not it was like the new world versus the old world is what they call it in a lot of documents. Even in the Oxford it's a book by Oxford they have written about the American history of people by Samuel Eliot Morrison. So it's documentations, but a lot of the real truth is within you guys' grandparents' documentation. If everybody just hopped on archives and just started tracing grandparent to grandparent to grandparent to grandparent to grandparent, and even called up Bureau of Land Management and say, hey, why do you have lands that are in my grandparents' name and you saying that you have no jurisdiction over them and that I can still go claim them? Why? Because they told you from the beginning, we are holding these lands in trust because you guys are in a charter and it's given under wardship. We are under this. It's just what it is.
Oh, okay.
My bad, I didn't mean to cut y'all.
Oh,
What we
you got it.
supposed to do if we already got these lands and we ain't missing no lands? Because I know my people got land. We still got land. I got land on my father and my mother's side. So, like, where you coming from with the lands?
Okay, so according to them, they go off of jurisdictional guidelines, right? So your grandparents would have to have signed the Indian Reorganization Act or been on the Dawes rolls or on some type of rolls or signed into the Constitution. Mainly, most Black Americans are not. Reason why is because of the first Indian removal, not the Trail of Tears. If you go look up, it's an Indian.
We know about that.
The
We know about
silence.
that.
Yeah, so that when that one took place, that's when the first reclassification started happening. So and at that time they weren't doing documentation as far as like having rolls and all that kind of stuff. So by the time the rolls and stuff came around, you guys are already reclassified. So hence why you're not on any of that kind of stuff when you guys go try to look for it. You can call the Department of Interior. They'll explain this to you too, because I spoke with them numerous times.
Folks have done genealogy. They realize what their family's history is in. There's folks up here that have family on the Dawes rolls. They have family on all different types of rolls. It's the thing is most of the Indian don't talk about. People talk about Indian removal, Trail of Tears. Most of the Indians in the Eastern Woodland stayed where they were, and they got reclassified.
Right. Like because they weren't trying to hear what the government had to say. They're like, you're not gonna move me. We don't care what you call us. We don't care. We stand where we are. That's it.
Like for my folks ain't leave. A lot of my folks ain't leave Maryland and Virginia. That's where majority of my bloodline is from. They ain't leave. They ain't go west nowhere. The only way they went west was the folks that came through North Carolina and went to Tennessee. That's how my grandfather came about, or they went west, like north and west from Georgia. That's how my grandpa came about. Other than that, they was from their areas. They was from where they was from. But they stayed there. They ain't my folks that was born on a reservation in South Carolina. They're classified as Black. Like
that's crazy.
In that township. It was a whole town. My bad, but yeah, it was a whole township. Some townships are reservations named after the tribes. Right. But yeah, you got it.
No, I was gonna say that's crazy. Some of my genealogy I got yesterday, I found out some of my people came from Memphis, Tennessee.
For sure, yeah. My folks is around. My folks were from Nashville, Cheatham County, Henry County, and I think that's it. Western Tennessee. What's up? Time's up. Where you from? What's your ethnicity? All right. They lagged out with a sweet brown sugar bite. Oh shit.
I spoke about the $5 Indians already.
What's there to talk about? They paid $5. What's there to
No,
talk
because
about?
I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of people acting delusional, like they don't know. Like, I don't know.
Oh, ain't too much to talk about, but those that are faking, it's gonna come to light. Like those that ain't faking, they ain't got nothing to worry about. I say this a lot, hey folks. That ain't faking, they got nothing to worry about. The ones that's fake, we seen it come to light now. That's why people getting disenrolled, they getting deported, all types of stuff. So ain't even too much to talk about.
I came back up because I wanted to just say and add that I think it's very telling, and it kind of stands out that so many people have a vested interest in telling so-called Black Americans who they are. I just think so many people I don't see no other group of people experiencing this, but we got people coming all out the woodwork and have a vested interest in telling us who we are or telling us who we're not. And to me, that shouldn't, I think someone stated this earlier. I'm not losing any sleep about someone telling me who they are, but I've noticed that, things like that send up my antennas. It's kind of like someone who is not doing anything to anyone, but they have a lot of people talking about them. And then that makes me interested in getting to know that individual, because I see a lot of people that have a vested interest in talking about you. So with all that being said, it's amazing to see how many people have a vested interest in telling so-called Black Americans who you are, right? When you see stuff like that happening, it's something to hone in on, because why? What other group of people do you see experiencing this outside of the most misclassified group of people here in the United States corporation? So it's very telling, and it's pretty interesting that so many people have a vested interest in.
Well, I just brought up reparations, and like I said, they to task. When Egyptians say they not Africans, like they'll be like, oh no, like what they don't say they don't say they African. What they say they Arabs or some weird they don't never claim African, and no one presses them, and I don't understand.
Right. And you got more than Africans out here in the comments, because I sit and watch in a lot of rooms. I just watch and read comments. So it's more than people from the continent of Africa that has a vested interest in this. So if you just go in some of these rooms and sit back and observe and read the comments and just watch how people just constantly comment and say, you're from Africa, accept it, and it's like, why do you care? Like, why would I care if someone tells me that they're from Timbuktu? I don't care. I'm just going to say, oh yeah, well, how is the weather in Timbuktu? Like that's who you are. I have no dispute with you about that, because first and foremost, like I stated previously, I think it's offensive, it's disrespectful, and I think that it's as if someone told you that they're gay, right? Don't tell me that I'm not if I say that I am,
Right.
So leave it at that. Don't disrespect an individual. I mean, I understand the government gave you a title, and set up wherever you're living. We understand that was set up through the government, right? Same as Black. So when people say who they are, they're the social construct, race or ethnicity or whatever you want to call it, right? Okay, let them have who they are if that's who they say that they are. If someone tells me I'm not going to beat them down or be disrespectful or rude, and tell someone, no, you're not that, it's like, then that sends up immediately my antennas. Like, you have a vested interest in telling me who I am. So like, why are you doing that? Outside of African people, And I hate to say Africans, and I have nothing against Africans, because just because a so-called Black person say they're not from Africa, it don't make a person that came from the continent of Africa a bad person. And it's nothing different about you, right? All I'm saying is we're not the same. That's it. That's just where the buck stops. So don't go open up a room throat that we're African, right? Like the young lady who does my hair, she's from Kenya. We've never had that conversation. And I'm sure if I said it to her, she would not say like, no, you're from Africa. She wouldn't do that. You know, she's a respectable young lady. She's from Kenya. She's a citizen here. So I'm sure she have dual citizenship. We so-called Black Americans do not have dual citizenship cards. That's, you know, what country we're from from the continent of Africa. If we were, we would have that. We don't have that, you know? So let's just hypothetically say that we are, but we're saying that we're not. Still, I wouldn't dispute it. I wouldn't fight a person and shove down their throat and beat them down in a live, or definitely not in person, on you're not from there. You know, like you that's something to send up, you know, instead of debating these people, arguing with them. Also pay attention to what they're saying and pay attention to who's saying it. The other young lady who said it's agents out here doing that, it is, I do believe that. And I also think they start rooms also. But I still pay attention and I observe like who has a vested interest in this, who is so set out to tell you who you are, like that keeps them up at night, like around the clock. They just have a vested interest in doing this outside of people from the continent of Africa. I know we do have them that's doing it, but who else have a vested interest in this? You know what I'm saying? So start paying attention to, like, listen to these people and start paying attention so you can get to the source and the root of, you know, where it's coming from. Because sometimes it's good to just kind of pay attention to it, you know.
Yeah, I agree with you. I just came from a room like that. But when I came in here is what I said. That's what I told them. But, you know, I say that to them all the time. I don't know, like, you act like I'm a cry because you going to say I'm from Africa. It's not going to change the facts that's what's going on in my family. Prove something and they're not trying to prove nothing. And, you know, I'm just not that type of individual. I don't like explaining myself to somebody. Then they're not going to do the research. And the only thing I learned when they make these rooms, everybody in the rooms with them is agreeing on having HATE toward us. And so they just in there, but then they going off of one person research. I just left the room. They did not say nothing back to me. Oh, they kept inviting me on the panel. I said, I'm not coming up. I'm not coming up for you to use your mutant powers on me. I'm not that type of individual. I'm not gonna let you do me like that. Oh, you're just gonna be a comment commando, whatever you want to call it, but I'm not coming up on your panel. And so, but everybody, I'm shutting everybody down in the comments, you know, and I say, man, how is y'all gonna let one person? That's how I know all of y'all is really just dumb. I don't know if I can say the word. I just know y'all dumb because none of y'all is going to look up none of this. I say, I'm not finna sit back and go off another man's research without going to do my own research. So a guy got up there and told him, you didn't hear about what happened with the Cherokees and they're admitting that they had tribal members who was BLK. And no, I ain't heard that, but you're doing all this research. And how come you don't know that? Because you're doing selective research. So I'm not finna debate with nobody doing selective research. I'm not listening. I don't care about what your chat talking about because let me know they all DUMB because they not did no research and they just listening to your research. And you could, so you really, I said, I'm not dealing with the blind leading the blind, bro. So I'm not worried about none of your opinions is valid to me. You know what I'm saying? And like I like to tell them, we live rent free in y'all head every day. So how does that feel? You know, y'all should feel some type of way. And they none of one of y'all coming up with a conclusion to go help Africa the way it's living and people building their huts with caca. Why y'all not over there trying to stop this? Why are y'all over here worried about what we do? And if y'all call African.
African are the best. Come say that up here. Come say it to our face. Instead of
Hold on. What's up?
I'm
But yeah,
sorry.
what's up? Yeah, what's up, native? Man, don't worry about it. Somebody mute him. Somebody mute the Africans are the best, dude. Like, he's not gonna come up here.
Africans are the best. Ain't nobody worried about him. What Africa? Why you not helping Africa since it's the best? I bet you in America with that name.
You know what? Be careful of them stealing your energy. They need you in their room for your energy. Be careful of
Sweet.
that.
I think you were asking like, why does someone have like a vested interest? I think, was that you?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think so. The more I've been on these panels that I've been thinking, sometimes I like overthink, but like what I've got from it is like the same way slavery had the S word had a strategy to culturally erase to make people feel like they don't know who they are, they don't know their tongue and things like that. What Africans are doing, they're functioning in the same way because they're saying you need to negate everything you've done or every heritage you have in America and somehow link yourself abstractly to Africa. So that puts you in a constant refugee status, and where they're the gatekeepers of who you are and what your culture can be. So it's just a power reversal. They look at us and they say, all right, well, here's another power dynamic. You think you're all this, but I'm the gatekeeper of your blackness.
Good show. I was gonna say, ain't no beef with Africa. Like, nobody got no beef with Africa. There's nothing to beef about.
Exactly. I agree with that 110%. We really don't. It's just that I think where it's coming is they need it's just rude, that's all, and disrespectful and offensive to try and beat down someone's throat who they are. And they need us in those rooms, and that's to keep their rooms going. But if we quit giving them the energy and let them sit in those rooms and talk amongst themselves and share their own knowledge amongst themselves, then eventually it doesn't have a choice but to die out, because they don't have so-called Black Americans in their room feeding their conversation. Just let them talk amongst themselves. Stay out of their rooms. And eventually the rooms are going to die down because you have no one to dispute. You want to get someone in the room, bring them up on the stage, and then they want to say, quit acting like you're not from Africa. Are you ashamed of where you're from? It's like, I've already told you that that's not where I'm from. Like, the conversation stops right there.
Well, they want to gatekeep they want to gatekeep who your black.
We'll be here in a minute.
But see, I don't know how old you is, but you got to understand, you know, I'm not young, so they never claimed us.
I'm on you, Chris. There, go ahead.
Yeah, they never claimed us, so I don't know what a switch. Well, actually, I do know what a switch came in at, but it's so funny that y'all never claimed us ever. Then all of a sudden, I come on TikTok, y'all trying to make me you. But then when I asked them in real life why they didn't like us, they was like, "You're not the original brother." That was their explanation to why they didn't like us. So keep it that way. So what is the issue? We not the original brother. So why you keep trying to take us back over there if we came from over there? If I was African American, I'm over here now. I'm not going back. If I was claiming African American, I'm not going back over there. First of all,
it's only on TikTok that it's happening. Like if you have buddies out there, which I do, from the continent of Africa, from different countries, like I have good friends. We don't have those type of conversations, and if I told them that, they would not dispute me on that. It's on TikTok, so that's the reason why I feel it's a motive behind it, and I feel that some people are agents. And I don't know, all of a sudden the conversation has opened up because more and more people are learning and waking up to who they really are. So I think that because of this platform and you can talk to various people, then I think that the conversation has opened up on TikTok. But if you go out here and just the general population, no one's having those conversations. I mean, I'm not having those conversations with my buddies who are from the continent of Africa, but it's on this platform.
The thing about it is, Sweet, it's like, and I'm the same way. Like so I got hired at a really good company by a lady from the Caribbeans, and I have good overall experiences like in my personal life. But the good thing about TikTok and the fact that we can have these conversations about topics is that, yeah, we can be nice and have a cordial relationship, but let's start talking about how you feel about our culture. Let's start talking about what you feel is true for Black Americans is what not true. That's when you start to realize the culture, the mindset they have for Black Americans. So I think this kind of space, we actually have those conversations, so it exposes it. But you can still be cordial, but I just believe they all have that mindset.
Okay.
Yeah, and the thing is, like I say, man, the switch I believe came up with deportation. That's when I believe the switch came up. So now I tell them, nah, remember, I'm not the original brother. Let go my ankle. Let go my, don't try to come back with us. We gotta go. No, bro, let go. Let go. No. Keep that same energy. And that's all I am with them. And then we the only people, and like you said, it's a lot of lives I go into. I went in one a few minutes ago because I don't like the individuals. So I literally went in this room to troll them. See, I'm a troll, so I don't mind going, giving them what it want. And I don't do nothing but aggravate them when I come around. And they don't come at me like they come at every other individual. And I do got the screenshots for everything that they asked for, but I'm not going up there to give them. I could show them to y'all, but I'm not going in their room and showing them nothing, because one thing I know somebody will do is screenshot your information and go try to use it for themselves, not falling for that banana in the tailpipe. So I'm not going for it. But if I go in their room, I'm going in there for that. But their lives are only given numbers because you have a whole bunch of people. Now, see, this is where I did have the problem with it at first, because it's a lot of, of our women that is falling victim to listening to their nonsense. And so at first I did have a problem with it, but everybody ain't gonna be able to come along with us. So they just have to, just like a family member, the Most High said it, you'll have family members that's not gonna be able to come. So I look at them, okay, y'all lost. You want to listen to this rhetoric? Go ahead. I'm not going back and forth. I'm not finna try to say, you go ahead and go over there. And I tell them, but every time I tell them this, they have no comeback. Go home. Why are you here? How are you on American soil talking down on Americans? We can't go over to Africa like that. We can't go over to Africa and do none of y'all like that. Y'all not African, y'all American. We can't go over there and do that. So why are y'all over here doing that? Is where I come from with it.
Most of the women, most of our women are nurturers, and they use our nurturing nature. Like at first, most of the women were like trying to protect other nations of people, but we got to stop doing that. We have to learn how to protect us, because no one protects us as a people. We always get shot down as a people.
No, as a people. No. You said as you got to say pew pew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah.
It's okay. I didn't realize I said that. Okay, most of us get we're brought down as a people, so we got to learn how to stay together and and bring ourselves up, and not allow ourselves to fall victim. That's all I was saying for the most part.
For sure. What's up, Georgia?
Jada, I believe he was talking to you, Jada.
Oh, I'm sorry. But
Oh no, I was talking to Georgia, but what's up, Jada?
oh, to answer the prompt topic, no, I do not think Black Americans are delusional for claiming American Indians because these Siberians in America prove how obsessed they are with us.
They are pretty obsessed. Just how Venus is obsessed with bushmeat.
He
just slid you right under the bus.
Yeah, it smells like bush in here because of you. You wear that as a fragrance.
Bush fragrance, not the bushmeat fragrance. Why are you talking about native blacks cologne like that? Yeah.
Venus is a Somalian, but I love my Somalian sisters. It's okay.
How I caught a story.
You're from Zimbabwe.
Wait, so Venus ain't she not like us?
Malian.
Yeah, you not like me. You was from Lagos, Nigeria.
That's funny how you who is that, a Korean on your thing? Or who the fuck is that? That's you?
Yeah, it's a Korean.
Interesting.
You not like us? I followed you. Ain't this a blimp?
I'm finna follow your ass down.
Follow me.
I'm playing with you, man. Come on.
Yeah.
That was it's like you literally sitting here being all like racist as hell, calling people Zimbabwe. You don't even know us.
Who are you? What did you talking about?
Girl,
Us? I know everyone. I know everyone on this panel except for you and maybe one other person. Who are you? What did you talking about us?
I am African.
I do not know you.
I am African. I'm African. I'm Zimbabwe. That's what you said?
Yeah, you probably are.
Oh, sure.
And actually, I was talking to Gerbil. My friend, not you, a stranger. Sure. You bitches always trying to come into conversations that got nothing to do with you. Shut your ass up. Don't address me. I don't even know who the hell you are. What is going on here?
Who she calling a bitch?
Woof woof.
All right,
we all just get along.
Woosah.
No, when I'm talking to my friends, I don't need y'all to come off your mic. Who? Come off your mic. Who are you? What you mean? You the one who came off your mic to address me.
Did I call you out your name though?
I don't care. Don't address me.
You.
If I'm.
Did I call you out your name though?
I don't care. I can do that if I'm joking with Gerbil. Like, what is going on here?
Victim.
What's going on here?
Right.
You're definitely Nigerian, so like, let's not.
Who?
Iran is Nigerian. I've been bleaching.
No, Venus is cool.
Why you do? Hey yo, why did you do Georgia like that, yo?
You one of them coloreds from South Africa. You what Tyler is, huh?
Hey yo.
Sure, pal. Since you know so much about me, who are my parents?
Why does this lady keep coming off mute to address me? Why does this lady keep addressing me? What is going on here?
Afro, I don't think
Who is this lady? Who is this lady?
No, she wasn't.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't.
This is the second time.
What's up, Diamond? How you doing, Diamond?
I can't.
Dude, calm down. It's not that serious.
Strangers that be coming up here. Duran is Zulu, and Darvid is Ethiopian.
No, Darvid is Nigerian.
Ew.
Here, I think that's Ethiopian right there. Gosh, not the Zulu came up here.
So I figured out what the problem was with my app. I had to make it. I basically had to configure it to iOS.
That's what you're working on now?
Yeah.
Well, please let me know when you get it running so I can come support you, brother.
You can I can send you the link to like that web beta if you want.
Yeah.
Just send me your IG or yeah.
All right, I will.
Yeah, put your IG in the chat so I can send you it.
I'll support you when I get paid. I
Oh
get
yeah,
paid.
if you want to. Oh yeah, appreciate it. If y'all want to donate to the app, the link is in my bio. I'm making a social media app.
I pray your
So,
pockets are overflowing.
thank you. So we don't have to have these conversations.
Venus, you can't hold it and quit playing.
You okay? You Vietnamese and Nigerian.
Somebody got a bushmeat. Somebody got an echo coming up. They got that bushmeat mic. Bushmeat
You
in their
from
mic.
Djibouti.
Mine. It probably
You from
mine, bro.
Djibouti?
Yeah, he got that bushmeat in his mic. Ew.
Venus is return in Iraqi.
Now she double Arab.
Yeah, y'all are from Senegal.
He was black. He Liberian.
Liberian. He up there with Venus.
I am not Liberian.
I said he up there with you.
You from Ghana, so Nigerians like that in your country.
Hey, Zimbabwe.
The TikTok that is
She really not Haitian for real. She's from Zimbabwe.
And you said I don't care about no overseas version of TikTok. I'm making a better TikTok. How about that? I don't care nothing about no overseas TikTok. All the restrictions are off. Auto scroll. Well, that's too late. It's too late. I don't care nothing about that. They've been censoring. TikTok has been censoring me for years.
Yeah,
TikTok has just.
I told
Go
people
ahead.
they're gonna have to make a new account with VPN enabled.
Ain't nobody doing all that just to be on social media. Yo, nah. Ain't nobody about to do all that. I'll take my chances, make my own.
You had your fufu tonight, Venus?
That.
You don't eat the fufu?
Did you eat your baboon stew?
Nah, I ain't eat that.
Shameful, I got your name. They actually put the baboon emoji there.
Wow.
What all y'all eat actually?
The baboon? No. You
Venus
eat
is
you eat the bush meat.
all right. Venus is a great what? Watch your mouth, yo.
I can just tell you eat chitlins.
Oh no, not the chitlins.
What's wrong with chitlins?
Uh-oh.
That shit nasty.
I ain't never had chitlins, so.
Yeah, I ain't either. It's disgusting.
Gerbil eat vegan chitlins.
I don't eat vegan.
There's no such thing as vegan chitlins. What the hell?
What is that?
There's no such thing as vegan chitlins.
No, that's cabbage.
Well,
Exactly, real women. They aren't meant to be eaten.
yeah, they're called vitlins. Yeah, they're called vitlins. That's what vegan chitlins are.
What are they made from?
Oyster mushrooms, bean curd, oyster mushrooms, seasoning, vegetables, vegetable broth.
I heard it was made with cabbage.
So that's
shut up.
Never ate that. When I was eating swine, it was pork chops and bacon. That was it.
The only pork I ever ate was pepperoni pizza.
So you ain't never had fried pork chops?
Never ate pork.
My family doesn't eat pork.
My dad didn't eat pork, so I ain't eat pork like that
It was
growing
for
up either.
it was for religious reasons, but then I just don't eat it in general because it's bad. Kind of, it's one of the worst animals.
Oh well, I'm pregnant right now, and I be craving fried pork chops. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Oh,
And I
she's
have,
pregnant. Oh, okay.
yeah, like my mom used to make the best fried pork. But like she said, because we don't eat pork no more, she was like, she ain't making it. I'm like, bro, just make it for the one time because I need to satisfy this craving.
Yeah, it kills me to smell bacon.
Unalives.
Oh,
It unalives you to smell
yeah,
bacon.
yeah. It unalives me to smell bacon.
So what, y'all eat turkey bacon?
No.
I don't eat meat.
I'm not
I
gonna
eat
do
turkey
that.
bacon.
I
You say
used to
you
eat
don't?
turkey.
You
I
say
don't
you
eat
don't
meat
eat
though.
meat? Oh, I'm trying to get there, bro. I'm trying to get there.
The best thing is vegetables and fruits for the baby.
Yeah, I've been eating sea moss. I ain't gonna lie, that stuff better than prenatals. Like, oh, I love sea moss.
And like chewing on cardboard.
Oh, Black Wolf. I ain't even know that, Black Wolf. Thank you for telling me. Oh, my bad, everybody.
Steak don't our people when they get steaks they be getting it well done. That's like chewing on cardboard.
Oh man.
No, hell no. Yeah, you gotta get that medium. I only get that joint medium. I ain't gonna lie.
Who's crying?
Freddie.
That's why she would get hers well done. But I never ate meat. Like I've always been a vegetarian, so
Well, if you ever get a steak, always ask for them to make it like just a little pink in the middle. Not too pink, just a little pink line. It's perfect. It's not too hard and it's not raw.
Oh, you've been in 6 years. I haven't ate.
You said what?
I was reading some comments. Eat steak like a mother. Oh yeah, you eat meat like a mother. Like you used to be vegan. I heard a lot of people are transitioning out of veganism. I'm not a vegan. I'm a vegetarian. So
Hey, right now I'm only eating steak and eggs and
only eating bush meat. Only
I'm
eating
only
bush meat.
eating about to make some steak right now. Might have made that my medium rare. One of them. I don't know if I feel like doing medium today. I'm about to eat that joint now.
See, when I was on food stamps, I was a vegan, but shit, vegetables are so high.
She said hold on. It ain't gonna just slide past you because she's on food stamps. What?
No, because every time I would go to get groceries, I would literally have like a little bitty bag for $100. Like I'm like, what the hell?
when my baby was little, I know the struggle. Like it's like that food went up. That food went up.
Yeah, like it's worse.
You about to spend like $100 on like 2 things. Are you mad? I don't know what, boy.
It's not on accident though.
Yeah, I just thank God my parents had a garden. They still got a garden because that's what makes it like easy for me to get even more vegetables. But
y'all better go to Aldi or something.
Yeah, I'll go to Aldi's, but still, like, just to eat and feel full, you still damn near got to spend a lot of money. A lot of money.
You're
And
right.
it's like, if you
That's
ain't.
too much.
Yeah, like, I got a kid, too, you know. Well, I got two. I got two now, but, you know.
For sure.
Yeah.
Aldi's and Trader Joe's, but yeah, it's still costly. Like,
yeah, and I got a fat neck husband, so.
My daughter want to eat the whole town. So I'd be like, I can't wait for her to go back into school because she'll be eating my house gone.
Hold on. Y'all said Trader Joe's. Is y'all from Chicago?
I'm from Baltimore.
The only time I seen Trader Joe's was in Chicago. I ain't never seen it nowhere else.
There's a Trader Joe's in Maryland, I think.
Yeah, I'm in Baltimore. Yeah, I know. There's Trader Joe's in I think it's in DC, Virginia. Philly, yeah, Philly's. I think it's like East Coast, Midwest thing probably.
Native said, "I will never be able to afford Whole Foods. I used to be able to afford Whole Foods when I was on food stamps. That's
No wonder you only buy
No, I went there one time because they said to get the healthy snacks. I went there one time. I said, hell no. And I left.
Whole Foods got a nice food bar. I'll tell you that.
Like I said, I only went there one time. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying food stamps because I miss my food stamps. This food is too high. Talk about I make too much money for food stamps. This is ghetto.
Why are we talking about food stamps?
Because I want my food stamps back.
Ain't no shame in that, especially if we indigenous. They need to give us something.
Literally.
We need our food stamps back.
We
And
need
they up
Section
there,
8.
they up there joking on us about Section 8 that we don't even effing have because most of us qualify too much.
Bro, all the people I know who own Section 8 or got food stamps, they're white.
Exactly.
Yeah, the other day telling me how to get on a good Section 8 in the good neighborhoods.
Dude, no, I had a white dude literally tell me, he was like, so why you ain't on food stamps? You got 2 kids. I said, because they said I make too. I said me and my husband make too much. He said that's a lie. He said just keep applying. They'll give it to you eventually. I was like,
Hey.
what?
Hey man, you're not. He said what he said.
They got different kind of programs, so that's probably what he's talking about. If you apply for the right one, you might.
Yeah, because he was like he and his wife on food stamps, and I said, and they both got jobs. I said, let me quit talking about before I get mad again.
I was on them too, but I didn't keep my stuff updated with the workforce, and so they shut me off. And meaning that I could have had a job. Workforce, meaning that I had to inform them that I was working and where I was working, and I got cut off for that. And so I just haven't went back up there, but I'm gonna get back on them. So y'all talking about them? I just reminded me I need to get back. and for the same reason you said, I was balling out of control with salads, fruit salads, and everything. I can't do that no more now. But I helped build a community garden in our community, and their vegetables is real cheap. I just haven't went by there recently, but they'll give you like a grocery bag full of, everything that they got there for like $5, and you can't beat that nowhere.
So,
GMOs
Going to farmers markets, wherever there's like a farmers market where there's local farmers selling their stuff. That's where you go. You get stuff real cheap and it's organic, like 100%.
So let me start. Yeah, this AI is suggesting too many damn features, bro. I'm like, bro.
All right, I'm gonna head
Go
out,
ahead.
y'all. Thank y'all for letting me up in the live. It was
No
nice
problem.
talking to all y'all. Y'all cool.
Yeah. That.
All right.
Nice having you.
No such thing as not one fruit tree in sight with Queen Terror. What's up, DJ?
All right, so our Black
Thank you, Steph.
Americans, I don't think I answered it.
Hold on one second. Thank you, Steph. Thank you for the super chat. Shout out to everybody that's on YouTube. Thank you for the super chat, Steph. Shell, my bad. Go ahead.
You telling me to go?
Yeah, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a chance to answer it. Are Black Americans delusional for claiming American Indian? Heck no, because that's who we are. How are we delusional for claiming the thing that we are? We are these people, and we have proof that we are these people. And I would never ever show my ancestors to people that I don't know and trust. But I do, however, have pictures and stuff of my aunts and my mother my great great grandmother, my grandfather, and stuff, all the way up to the 1900s. All that stuff to me, it stays sacred because these are my family members and I don't really trust anyone else with that. But yeah, about it. I don't feel like it's delusional for claiming American Indian because that's what we were called at that time. So that's how I feel.
Mm-hmm. Darvin, you there? Oh, he stepped away.
So what you got up there?
Okay, somebody in the chat was asking me about what I was saying about the triangular slave trade, right? And I want you to see for yourself. I said once I got my grandbaby settled, I was gonna pull it up. Okay, so let's start here. It says right here, this is the distinction for the manifest. Okay, just so y'all can see. Hold on, let me go to the actual name of it. It is called Passengers in the Crewless Vessels Arriving in New York, right? This is just the manifest from that. This is one of them. Okay, so this is showing their distinctions and so on and so forth. But let me go up before I even get into that. I'm gonna read this part right here. It says right here, this shows the column, the races, telling them what to put or mark the people as they're coming in, what race, what each column is. But I'm going to start down here where it says attention paid to the distinction between race and nationality. It says special attention should be paid to the distinction between race and nationality, and manifests should be carefully should be carefully revised. Revised by the inspectors and the registry clerks in this particular regard. It says, for instance, it says France appearing on a manifest does not necessarily mean French by race or by people. It says, and similarly, French appearing on a manifest does not necessarily mean France. It says by nationality. It says an alien who is Irish, German, or Hebrew, an alien, this should be tripping me out. An alien who is Irish or German or Hebrew by race might properly come under the actual heading of the United Kingdom. So an Irishman, and German, and an Hebrew would be under the heading of a United Kingdom person. It says, or any other country by nationality. It says, in this connection, the following distinctions should be specially observed. Now, let's check out the special observance, because that's what's really important here to me. It says, for Cuban, right? The term Cuban refers to Cuban people. It says they're not Negroes, right? We see it says they're not Negroes. The term Cuban refers to Cuban people. It says West Indians. It says West Indian refers to people of the West Indies, the Caribs, all of the Carib Islands. That's the West Indies. Other than Cuba, it says other than Cuba. And it also says they are not Negroes, right? Then when we go to Spanish Americans, right? It says Spanish American refers to the people of Central and South America of Spanish descent. Okay, now let's check out who they say the African is. This is the distinctive part. It says an African, and then you see they have in parentheses black, an African black. An African black refers to the African Negro. Refers to the African Negro. It says whether they are coming from Cuba, which we know is not in Africa, or whether they are coming from the Carib Islands of West Indies, or whether they're coming from North or South America. Hold on, even North and South American people, they were naming them African, like y'all trying to do to us today. Check this out. This is so real and deep, and I get tired of people playing with us. Okay, I'm gonna read that part one more time, just in case y'all didn't catch that. Those people that keep being delusional. It says right here, African Negro, whether coming from Cuba, which it says distinctively up here, Cubans are not Negro, but it says down here, refer to African Negroes coming from Cuba or the islands of the West Indies, North or South America, whether they're coming from Europe. Hold on now, how could the European people be labeled African or Black? Isn't that very interesting? Because they had been a dark skin, right? Or Africa. All of these were labeled African. It says any alien with any admixture of blood of the African Negro should also be classified under that heading. So even if you were mixed, if you had any blood, a drop of African, they also labeled you under that. So here's the triangular slave trade we keep telling y'all about. Y'all keep acting like y'all don't comprehend what we be saying. When they had the African blacks, our Cuban people, our West Indian people, our North American people, our South American people, European people, all being labeled African. All these so-called Africans, they say, was coming in here. Now let's check this out real quick. And clarify, there's plenty of, these are all these boats, all these alien passengers, these alien foreign immigrants coming into America. This is just some of the list. We ain't gonna keep looking at that because I want to show y'all something else real quick. Darby, tell me when you want to get the mic back, because I definitely want to show this real quick. Then we have right here, it says, here's one of the books, and it's showing what it says. It says a list or a manifest of the alien passengers for the United States Immigration Office coming in through the port of arrival. Now we're gonna see how these people is coming in and how many people is coming in. Which one of these lists? I think it's this one that shows the, yes. So the population and the characteristics and the migration of these people coming in. Immigration, immigrants by country. This is 1820 to 1945, right? Because this is when all this started. They went, oh, our grand people, these people been here since 1491, since 1780, with all these different time zones that they come up with, like they've been doing something since this time, but they haven't, because it tells you right here, all these immigrants, see all these immigrants? Just look at them, all coming in by the year, bringing them in, all these different countries, from Europe, from Great Britain, Ireland, Scandinavia, other Northwestern places, Germany, Poland, all these places, USSR, other Eastern places, Italy, other Southern places, all these immigrants coming in. So mind you, at the same time, mind you, these immigrants coming in, that's the same time of these manifests. I want y'all to put the timelines together. Make sure your mind is right, because if it ain't, let's get it right. These manifests, hold on, let me go to it real quick. These manifests, they are from 1820 to 1897. Oh, 1820, there go that timeline. Oh my gosh. Check it out. Now let's check this out. This is the Indian Statistics of the United States from 1789, 1825, and 1853. It shows us right here the names of the Indians that were in the areas around that time. So look here. It says right here that, I want to make this big enough for y'all to see. It was 76,000 tribes, not Indians, but 76 tribes. Mind you, some of these tribes consisted of, here's the numbers, consisted of up to 100,000. Some had 30,000, 20,000, 40,000, so on and so forth. The California tribe, they had 100,000 in one of their tribes alone. That's just 100,000 Indians in one California tribe. The Oregon and the Washington Indians. Okay, so let's talk about them. So all of these tribes, mind you, it was 76. This they statistics now. Mind you, this is just the ones they counted. It was 76,000, but they had 500 federally recognized tribes, right? So where'd the 75,500 tribes go from 1789, Darby, to 1820?
I'm about to start you saying 76,000. I got a source for, like, yeah, okay. Yeah,
Stop
it's over 7. There's over 76,000 tribes.
Thousand, brother.
Oh yeah, 76,000 tribes. And then yeah, I'm about to start asking. So everybody's supposed to look the same over here? It's over 76,000 tribes of people. All righty.
Yes.
They gave me more ammo. Hey, MMO.
Yeah, stop playing with us. And look at it, brother. Check this out. They're saying, here's one of their statistics. This when they started. They first started bringing them over in the 1700s, but it wasn't as many. It was a couple of thousand, 1 million or 2 here. You know, then they was like, ooh, we getting away with this. Let's bring in more. But either way, 1700. Look at the amount of whiteys to free color and to slave. 3 million. Can you hold on? Let me back it up. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
3 million to the 59,000 free color, and then they had 697,000 slaves, but it was they're saying it was 3,172,000 that they brought in. So these are these people they would bring to set up, you know, the war, the ones that was fighting, they soldiers and all these people. But then they had all these slaves, but then these are the free color. And this is changing throughout the time. And as you see, as the years go up, they kept they went from bringing in 3 million. Then they said, ooh, let's bring in 4 million, 5 million, 7 million, 10 million, 14 million, 19 million. Let's just keep bringing them in. So this is what they've been doing to us and taking over different things, even agriculture, farmland, because it's all about our land, right? Let me show you this real quick. This is the last thing I'm going to get out real quick. I just got to show this. You know how they be talking about Uncle Sam, the army, and this, and that, and blah, 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 blah. This is Uncle Sam, guys. This is the real Uncle Sam right here, who had the Cayuga State right here. Let me show y'all so y'all can see for yourself. The Cayuga, I'm saying it wrong, but I'm going to show you guys the pronunciation yourself. Here he is. It says it right here, Uncle Sam. He had this school. Let's show y'all the school that our people had, right? They talk about with slaves. Oh, they were slaves, this and that. They slaves, but they came out of slavery to be able to learn how to do these things. The Cayuga community. This is the whole community they had. Real quick. This is Uncle Sam's community. He started with his ancestry led to all his grandchildren, so on and so forth. They had the girls' domestic training school. They had a patrons hall, the girls' dormitory. They had a bell hall. They had a Howland Hall for the boys' dormitory and a boys' institute for building. Look at these beautiful buildings that they had. This all Uncle Sam's heresy. Yep. All right, Darby. Let me give it back to you, brother. I definitely just want to share some of that. Yes. Appreciate you, brother.
That's no problem. See? Oh man. All right, no. But yeah, I'm back. I had to look for some mail. But yeah, I'm updating my app. I got updated to make it iOS functional, basically. Because iOS doesn't run. AI lied to me. They said iOS runs web developed apps. No, they don't. No, they don't. But but yeah. What'd you say?
Where the rest of our friends go?
It's a lot. I mean, you know, we peaked at like 100, 150 people in here. People get tired. Definitely. Once the information start coming out, that's when all the trolls leave.
Oh, that's funny you said that, Darby, because I said, dang, here I go running my mouth. I done ran the people out, but you just said that's when the trolls leave. I felt bad. Like, it seemed like it was more people, and then when I got done, they done ran. They was like, let's book up out of here.
People only stay when people fussing, yelling at the top of their lungs. You know? All right. More features added. Oh yeah. Boom, add. Just keep it. And then sometimes you might have Joes and people coming back too, like they're gonna start spiking and stuff. Yeah, keep native React safe. All right. Yeah, they don't like reading nor education. No, they don't. People on the internet show you that they don't read every day. They don't read nothing. They don't read. They don't write nothing. What's 10 books you read? Why does that matter? You said I don't read. Name 10 books. I ain't educated about nothing. Read 10 books. Excuse me.
Funny that you mentioned that because I have a stack of books in front of me right now.
I paid like $60 for a book that was like $300. Like I spent that's how much I spent on my last book that I bought. It was on sale. It was like 120 for that edition. And then for that book, it was $100 originally for that book. I paid like 60. And for the hardcover, the book is like 300.
Pass it to me when you're done.
I got it on Amazon Kindle.
You said what?
I got it on Kindle. It's America is the True Old, that book's so fucking long too. But it's America the True Old World Volume 3.
I have a whole bookshelf and like a million saved on my PDF.
Yeah, appreciate it, Shell. But I'm not as hard. You know, that's place. Somebody put me on a game where you could get free books. Dumpster diving just gotta be legal and where you at. So.
Get free. Well,
Kind of the pornographic ones, Darvid.
Not the what? You can't even say that.
I said don't get any of those pornographic ones.
I'm good. I can get. Never mind. I don't. Never mind. Good chat. And custom dot colors.
sometimes the bookstores like they have days where they, give away books like very, very cheaply.
For sure. And keep native react. So, all right, cool. Last book. Let's see. Who's that? Who's maintenance?
Hello, everyone. How are you all?
I'm good. Where you from? What's your ethnicity?
I'm black, and I'm from Tennessee. The question on the prompt is: Are Black Americans delusional for claiming Indian? Yes, they are.
Oh, okay. You said you from?
A way and associate with a group of people that tie into a lot of like unaliving, manipulation, and worship to a cycle that has been causing drastic harm to humanity and civilization as we know it by creating this harsh ecosystem is not the best thing we do in any capacity, because when you cling to these Aboriginal concepts, you have to take ownership of what they did. And if you take
ownership, what they do? What do they do?
I just explained it. They unalived a lot of people.
Okay, a lot of people unalived a lot of people.
You hear how they sound? Just because somebody else did it, so somebody else jump off a bridge, you're gonna go head first.
Who did they unalive, dude? Who did they
so
unalive?
Now you don't even know who they unalive. Who did
they unalive? So you tell me. You're speaking very vague, sir.
And don't talk very vague. Don't tell when the host is talking. When the host is talking, you talk one at a time.
Fuck, bitch, get my ball.
Or what, bussy boy? Or what?
Oh, are you a sassy ass
like,
nigga?
What's going on here?
Yeah, you a sassy ass. Why y'all? Yeah, you a sat. You can't even name who unalived who. You probably you sound like the colonizer, my dude. You sound like a YT man. Oh, sassy ass.
I am not scared of you, man.
I feel like there's
no
facts at all.
Yeah, I was about to say, why you talking to a woman like that? You would not do that in my face. You would not do that in my face. Which one of y'all would?
Fuck you, you dumb.
Yeah, what you crashing out? What you crashing out for, little nigga?
You mad because your pussy used up.
Hold on. Where your daddy at? Where your daddy at? Your daddy couldn't have been your life the way you acting right now.
Button hole, you pressing that mute button, nigga.
She pressing the mute button. I'm not. I ain't gotta press the mute button. You ain't nobody, daddy. You ain't never seen. You haven't seen. You haven't seen your daddy since he left you. Since he promised that he'll come to your baseball game, he never showed up. Hold on, I'm speaking. Wow, I'm speaking. Don't y'all hear me speaking? You ain't seen your like my jokes can't land if y'all cut me off. Like, golly, I didn't even forgot what I was about to say. Y'all, I hate when y'all. I'm trying to land a joke. Somebody come off the fucking mute. But yeah, he ain't seen his daddy since he promised him to come to his baseball game. He never showed up. So yeah, that's the last time he's seen his daddy. Like, yeah, dad, you coming to my baseball game, Dad? Like, yeah, I'll come to your baseball game. He ain't never show up. That's when he was 5 years old. Cause ain't no way there's men around raising y'all. Ain't no way. The way y'all act on the internet, it can't be no men. Like, yeah. He said cheerleading practice. Like, can't be no men the way y'all act so sassy, yo. Like, where are the men at? It don't even matter who you sleep with or what you like. Where are the men? It's men that y'all like women that act like this. Y'all like men that act like this. So where are the men? I'm sorry. I feel sorry for the women out here that gotta deal with these dudes. I'm not gonna lie. Because there ain't no way. Or the men that had to deal with these dudes. I'm sorry if y'all gotta deal with these people. Like, why are you crashing out my panel for no reason? You're a terrible troll. Like, where are the men? Like, okay, yeah, why are fire up the form logic? All right, cool. Why is he still in the request? Like, are you going to act like a human or animal? You gonna act like a human or animal if I bring you up? Pick one, or you gonna get blocked.
Let's have a civilized conversation. How are y'all doing this evening?
All right, yeah, go ahead.
Dr. Mew, and I didn't even say anything. My dick didn't even touch her mouth yet. Let me say something.
Do you like why are you talking?
And you
so
want to talk
vulgar,
about fathers? You have fathers.
Why are you talking so vulgar? Like do you want to? I didn't mute you. A mod muted you. I'm a mod. Like why are you talking so vulgar? Like, dude, you're about to get blocked. Because if you were talking to me like this in real life, I'm not gonna lie, I'd knock you the fuck out. I'd knock you the fuck out. Like, y'all not like this in real life. So stop getting on the internet. Stop turning your phone on and acting like this. Like, you will get knocked out in real life, dude.
Cause he stayed requesting.
Yeah, he bored as hell, boy. Like, like, what's wrong with him? Like this. I can tell you where y'all was raised at. I can tell who y'all was raised around. Cause I can tell who y'all was raised, and y'all wasn't raised around no real people. Somebody you would have been. Y'all, I can tell y'all ain't getting popped in your mouth enough to be acting the way y'all do. Like, that's real. Like, folks get done the worst way acting like this in real life. That's all I'm getting it. I know I troll, but I be joking. Like, I troll like I'm actually funny. Like, when I troll, I don't come yelling at people. I don't be saying this and that to people. It's crazy. Like, why are you still in the request, Joe?
What was his beef? Hi, guys.
I don't know. What's up with also? But yeah, like, what do you want?
Yeah, like I was saying, that whole Aboriginal concept stupid because y'all don't want to cling to what actually came behind it. Like I said, the unaliving of millions of animals and other species. Y'all don't want to cling to that. Y'all just want to cling to, oh, they made something. We made something. I built.
And do Africans not unalive people and animals?
We don't call ourselves
To do with what you're claiming.
Why are you so loud?
Like, so if you claim to be African, like, what you claim what comes behind being African, you eat people?
Stop.
Do you eat people, dude? You all right? Now get blocked. Somebody block him. Like I'm not about to deal with this. I'm not about to
What
deal with
the
it. Like no, like ain't nobody dealing with this. Nobody wants to hear. Why are you speaking so vulgar? You speaking vulgar around women.
Yeah.
Like we don't do that. Like men don't do that super vulgar talk around women. Yeah, like say the locker room talk for the locker room.
heck? Yeah,
Don't
you're
nobody
right.
like don't know women want to hear about slurping and goggling and all. No, don't know women want to hear that. Yeah, people really think this is our people.
Did you already block him? I don't see him in the
He
view.
was on a whole 20. You need to bring it down
Somebody,
to 5.
Did any of the mods already block him? I don't see him.
I mean, I saw him in the request. Matter of fact, I guess I'll block him then. 24 followers, following 30 people, blocked, muted, goodbye.
Yeah, they just be trolling. They get on their fake account and they just start, they jump from panel to panel, just be trolling.
Big kids, like 18, 19, trying to sound
Right.
more,
Yeah, I blocked him. Don't worry about y'all. I saw him. I blocked him. Wait, what's up? Hey, how you doing, Solani? These are me.
What was what was that thing like about the species? I was trying to actually understand what he was trying to say, but then it just went so left.
I don't know what he was trying to say, bro. He just wanted to yell in the mic, try to get the live, but folks think they slick. Y'all ain't slick, yeah. Like you trying to say all this inflammatory stuff. Don't nobody want to hear that.
Word. And then he come into your panel. Like honestly, this is the most level-headed panel like on here. Like I've been through all the other panels, and every time I come up on here, this is like the chill zone.
Yeah, well, if you come in the beginning, it's a bunch of trolling. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of went crazy. He lost me that BS things in order because I'd be tired of the BS. But other than that, like after a while, it become real chill. But it might start off like real. It might start off crazy here, but I don't let my panel become like Zeus Network or that. So.
Word.
Article. Yeah, what's up? Article. Georgia's up here. What's up, Sister Moon? I'm trying to get Maroc up here, but he don't wanna answer my text. So we can talk about Solon stuff. We can talk about this Solon thing. I think a lot of people need some clarification with the Solon thing. So I'm gonna talk. I'm trying to get him on TikTok so we can talk about it.
Doesn't identify as African descent?
No.
Oh, okay.
Y'all got yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I was trying to tell y'all. That's why I was trying to tell y'all. Like the creators, they don't. Like T-Roy say he just Black American. I forgot what Midnight piece. But Midnight say he not African. I know that.
One of them follows me, and I'm like, they follow me. I thought our people were pretendians. Yeah.
No, Maroc, he incorporate the American. Like Maroc say it will say he from here. Yeah.
But David had me laughing. I think it was last night when we was on that girl panel, and he was like, "I think it's time for folks to pack it up and go home." He was like, "It's time for folks to go home."
Yeah, it's time for folks to go home. I'm dead serious. Like y'all can take the Europeans. Y'all go into the same hemisphere anyway. Take the Europeans with y'all. Take the Asians with y'all. Take the Arabs with y'all. Take the Moors with y'all.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, and y'all that be claiming Moors too, yeah, y'all could take them with you too."
They can take.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, says someone on Twitter don't like her.
Because this.
You mean random people claiming it or the creators?
Probably the right. I don't know if she's talked to Maroc, but Maroc's level-headed. Like Maroc is cool. I don't know. Maybe T-Roy be trolling. That's why I be trolling T-Roy. I be T-Roy be trolling. Midnight. I don't really interact with midnight. Take them Israelites too. I was about to say that.
Damn.
But yeah, I'm gonna hit Morocco up again. Like, yo, let's hop on TikTok live. Like, hop on my TikTok live.
Brother, y'all from the tribe of Levi.
You know,
there was a religion before Christianity.
But came across no folks that claim to be Moors in real life, but I came across a whole lot of them Israel, Hebrew Israelites.
I would hope so. There are multiple religions before Christianity. I would hope so.
Yeah, I
they
come
must
across a
have.
lot of Hebrews.
Oh yeah, you said they must have pivoted recently. Yeah, so yeah, they must have. They must have. Like I wasn't too familiar with Solon anyway until I talked to Morocco. But if I had a space, if y'all were there, I had a space with Morocco on Twitter, and he was telling me like Morocco, like yeah, me and Morocco. I'll say that. Me and Morocco are cool.
What did his space say?
We was just talking about Solon. I was like, I told him like, yeah, I'm gonna have a space. Just come through. We can talk about Solon. And he was telling me like, yeah, we're from Solon. So the double A in Solon means autochthonous American.
They speak like a language too. I seen this one dude, he types it, and I don't know what them letters are. I was like, what the heck?
They kind of Solon language? What?
I don't know. He was typing up some letters. It was like in some panel, but he was in the comments just typing. I'm like, bro, what is this?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit Morocco up on Telegram.
He talking that tut thing, that right there? Was it that?
I have no clue what that was. Oh, that's what I was gonna ask too. Y'all speak that
English
Tutnese thing,
letters.
right?
Tutnese uses English letters.
Also, nah, it was not that then, because that stuff had like all type of symbols and stars and asterisks. I don't know what that was.
Well, if I like astral projecting all that on too, I know what's up.
Oh, it was interesting though.
But yeah, I'm gonna get Morocco on here. I'm gonna get Morocco on here. I'm gonna hit him up again. Like, you trying to hop on TikTok live? Hopefully you say yes. But yeah, so
I actually just came back to just make one point because I had actually gotten off of TikTok and I was thinking and having a conversation with someone. And I was like, the way they man TikTok and monitor TikTok now, I think those rooms where we're being bullied and being disrespectful and it's offensive and rude of someone trying to tell you who you are after you've told them who you are, I think they should be shut down because I think the way they man these videos that are put up and they'll take them down if they say they don't fit the guidelines. Isn't bullying something that they don't allow on these apps? These social media apps? I'm
They're
sorry.
not supposed to, but they still allow bullying.
Okay, so but I noticed that they will man these videos and monitor the app and remove stuff. But when you got so many rooms going where people are being disrespected, they're being bullied, it's rude and disrespectful, then I think that type of room should be shut down. I'm adding, I came back to add that because I've been seeing it a lot here lately, and they are arguing people down, throwing them out the room, blocking them, and telling them you are this or you are that or shut up and stuff like that. And to me, I think that's bullying. If I've explained to you who I am and you actually trying to shove down my throat who you think I am and I don't even know you, I think that's bullying. So TikTok need to get on their job because I know they'll remove videos because they've removed 2 of my videos that they say don't meet the guidelines. And I think if you're, handling rooms like that, I think they should fall out of the guidelines also. So they should shut those rooms down. The moment someone is disrespected, feel disrespected or bullied, or have people talking to them and being disrespectful, and it's offensive also. It's very offensive. So they need to shut those rooms down. And that's all I came back to say, only because I gave it some more thought, because it has been going on for a while. And if they don't, then they must be a part of it.
TikTok does not have an actual human being reviewing the content. They have a bot. So nobody's reviewing the content on TikTok. They have bots reviewing it. So until TikTok actually implements a person.
But I noticed they remove what they want to remove. I noticed that. Yeah, I've seen people get shut down. I've been in rooms where I've seen it get shut down based off of maybe something the host was saying or got out of hand with their language, and I saw it shut down. So I do believe that they can do something about that, because would you guys agree that that is bullying?
I mean, like I've been on TikTok. I don't know how long people been on TikTok. I've been on TikTok since it started, like 5 years. Them censoring us, this is nothing new. Like when BLM, the height of the pan with BLM, people and everything that with black in it was censored. Like this is like we were talking about creating an app back in like 22, like 21, 22. We were talking about creating an app because of the discrimination on TikTok. Like this isn't new. TikTok's not gonna fix it.
Well, when it comes down to so-called Black Americans, then maybe it won't get fixed. But still, the point still remains: if you're feeling as if you're being bullied in these rooms, and it's all of what I'm saying, all the above. It's disrespectful, it's distasteful, it's offensive, it's rude, and it's been going on for a while, and it's bullying. Because I've seen them do it. They've thrown people out the room, they've talked them down, and it's only because someone is telling them who they are and they're trying to explain it. And they have a whole group of people from the continent of Africa up on the panel, and they're just beating the person down, and to the point where they're throw them out the room or block them or something. And I just think that's rude. And if you can man and monitor everything else, but you can't man and monitor that, then I have to say you're a part of it.
They are. Like TikTok has not been shy of letting you know what they up with what they up to. Like TikTok is not shy of letting you know that they're with the BS. Like that's why I'm not complaining. I'm not needs to be done. Then I'm building my own.
Right. Understood. I just felt the need to come back and say that after I left, but I'm gonna go ahead and get off. You can actually go ahead and drop me. Thank you for bringing me up just to say that.
Yeah, no problem. I was about to say, all right, we got Shinobi up here.
Yo, what's up?
So what's up, 56? Well, yeah, what's going on? Who mic is that? Oh, excuse me. Pointless. Yeah, well, you put, yeah, it is pointless. It's like, folks, yeah, excuse me. Folks just gotta, yeah, that's why I'm not complaining about it no more. I just started making my own app. It's no point. TikTok's gonna do what they want. They don't care. No matter how we try to fight against it. I just say just stick to what you're doing. Keep grinding. Keep grinding on what you're doing. Hopefully people start seeing it. You start blowing up and stuff like that. But for me, you can only censor me for so long. You can only censor me for so long and mistreat me for so long. So
yeah, I don't know why people they be complaining and saying stuff that it's not gonna change nothing. We seen the TikTok CEO go up to the USA GOV, the people,
and they was hounding him, asking him why did he allows all this stuff on his app. So as you can see, YT people in this country are in charge. They have charge over if the app is allowed to be up on the platform or what's allowed on here. So I don't know why we're acting surprised. Like, why are we acting surprised? Yeah, I'm sure y'all seen the TikTok CEO go in front of all them people. I know y'all seen the memes when that was happening. Why are you acting surprised? I'm pretty sure the USA GOV owns a portion of TikTok now. Ever since then, the censorship has gone up like times 3.
Yep.
So
Didn't they say they're gonna take it in September and they're gonna like rebrand it or something? They said they're gonna do something to it. I feel like they're gonna censor that thing like extra hard if that's what they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm. It's either that or they're gonna turn it. TikTok's gonna turn into a Twitter, into Twitter thing, and I gonna deal with all the Nazis on TikTok. Good luck with that.
What?
Good luck with that. You're gonna be dealing with all the NIAZIs are all gonna be on TikTok.
they've already taken over Instagram.
Yeah,
really? I haven't been on Instagram in a while too.
Good luck. Mm-hmm. If TikTok becomes Twitter-like, trust and believe. All the high IQs are gonna be on TikTok.
Or the high IQ.
Yeah, the high IQs. You already know them people I'm talking about. Yep. They all gonna be on TikTok. That's what you want to deal with. Have fun.
Yep. They troll so goddamn hard, bro. Folks be thinking them Africans and them Pan-Africans bad, boy. And they ain't got nothing on the high IQ folks, but I swear they don't.
Oh, that's gonna be a lethal clash right there when they start clashing.
Yeah, imagine if Elon brought TikTok. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
I love going on their rooms on Twitter, the high IQ folks, and get on their behind and tell them that they not YT. Well, shoot, I'll just be doing that, John.
They ain't gonna know what you need to talk about. It's gonna be a horrible experience for them.
Darvin and Art, y'all the main two, bro. Y'all stay going to their rooms telling them they ain't YT.
But yeah, y'all, you already know what I'll be doing if this case. Well, I'll be go like, yeah, y'all not YT, yo. Like, just to troll a lot.
Oh, y'all came here in 1920 from Italy. Oh yeah, no, you're not YT.
Yo, we be running them down crazy, but like that made them shut down their own space. I don't hear nothing about, oh, you ain't got no smoke for YT people. Please. They just know to stay in their bubble on Twitter. They don't really come around like that. They need to stay in their bubble on Twitter. When they come around here, oh my goodness. You already know how I talk to YT when they come in trolling on here. I'm like, you not like what you gotta, you ain't colonized nobody. You ain't own no SLAVs. Stop it. Like, yeah, we colonized you. No, you didn't. You came in 1920. You Johnny come lately. You're a buffer class. Like, folks, please.
They be talking crazy on there.
Please.
My bad,
I literally tweeted this one guy. I tweeted this one guy just recently, probably like last week. I probably tweeted this one guy last week. He talking about, oh yeah, Europeans built up America, blah, blah, blah. I was like, how? When most y'all came door to Ellis Island. That would that almost went viral. I'm not gonna lie. They be mad. They was in my comments like, nuh-uh, I didn't come through Ellis Island. It was a mistake. I was like, when your ancestors get here, he ain't tell you nothing. I was like, bro, stop it.
Yeah, they the easiest ones to deal with. I'm not even gonna lie, they the easiest ones. You can tell when they mad, they turn red, blue, purple, and pink when they get mad. But
yeah, we
the mic making monkey sounds and all kind of crazy junk.
Yeah, like they the easiest to troll. It's too easy, bro. We got too many jokes for them. Like we got too many jokes for them. Like they like because we've been cooking them. Like we've been cooking them like that. Like
they get a kick out of it. They like it.
Yeah, Africans and everybody else is just getting a little taste of what we've been. Man, you know how many times we had to deal with the racism on Xbox trying to play Call of Duty. on
That's the
Xbox
problem.
and
Hey,
PlayStation.
yep, that's the problem.
All
Most of
that.
them went on Call of Duty when Xbox Live on Xbox 360, and when everybody was on Call of Duty going ham.
Dropping
Well, they was,
Dropping
yeah,
big
saying
bombs,
all,
right? Yeah, they do.
saying all types of stuff to us. Like, man, they was not
Well,
around.
it just ain't the white dudes, bro. It's the Mexicans as well.
Oh yeah, we've been dealing with them. Like, man,
God,
like, bro, we was like, they wasn't. Yeah, he's like, man, I was in like middle school dealing with this, like talking trash to them. Like, man, my I was like, what are you doing?
And my boys like, wait a minute, watch out,
Hell yeah, they're like, what? Yeah, our parents looking at us crazy, and like they did as they realized saying all this racist stuff to us, like like come on, yo. Like, stop playing. Like,
this man just said Black Americans are indigenous to Africa. Hey, come up on stage and prove it, bro.
Oh, y'all be careful with some of these Africans. They made a threat. This lady on here, she was on another panel and she got them on screen record. They gonna like try to report him or whatever. But he was threatening. He's like, we're gonna go after them. He said he's like he works in the tech industry in Nigeria. He's like, yeah, I'm not trying to disclose like my career and stuff, but just know I could get anybody picture, and we gonna make an example out of them. I was like, what the hell is going on, man? They trying to target like FBAs and like Black Americans that say like indigenous stuff. I don't know, that's crazy.
I wish they would. I wish they would. Like, we ain't got like we can't find out where people at either.
Yeah, I'm like,
right.
That's crazy. Like, it's never that serious. Like, what be
Yeah,
going through
like
these
can't
people's
nobody else
heads?
do that. They like can't nobody else find they junk too. Like, come on, bro. I know so many people that can trace IP addresses and junk, bro. What do you think folks doing on PlayStation when they just be talking crazy? On Xbox talking crazy, tracing IP addresses and junk. Like, come on, bro.
Right.
Don't play, bro. Like, we can't find that IP address out there in the middle of that hut on the fufu Wi-Fi.
No. My thing is like they should treat that like as an act of cyber T-word, like T-word.
We
be out here throwing stuff like that's crazy.
Oh yeah, we gonna tag the FBI. Let me know what's that. We can tag the FBI.
Oh, everything I'm calling the FBI. They play with they play with you if they want to, and pull up on me if you want to. See what happens. Shoot. All right.
Back. What's up, Yaya?
Hey, good evening, y'all. I've been sitting here in the comments for a minute, but hey, everyone, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm well. I'm tightening up my grandson's locks. So I'm being a good person and not using any of my foul language because I have a 7-year-old in my midst.
Okay.
Oh man. Sorry, we going to. What's up? Yeah. What's up? Matoga drop and Venus drop. Venus went to go eat her bush meat.
She always talk about some bush meat too. That's funny.
I think because I start all the bush meat. I start all the bush meat jokes. I think. I think because I start all the bush meat jokes. Everybody saying bush meat, saying BB and bush meat and stuff. Yeah, she got it from me. Yeah, I started making all these bush meat jokes.
She'd be like, it smell like bush meat. Like anybody who say like something about Africa, she'd be like, oh, it smell like bush meat.
Oh, your butts over it.
Yeah.
Should I scat for the real time live?
Darwin just had some bush meat.
Man, you wish.
That's why he's dragging his words a little
I'm from Baltimore. We drag our words all the time. Ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new. I'm from Baltimore. Bush meat.
The county or the city?
I'm from the city. Don't ever play with me like that. Let me stop. Nah, I ain't from the county. I'm from the city. Yeah. You hear y'all be hearing the dirt bikes? I'm in the city. Oh, I'm in the city.
The boy Darvin from PG County. Wild
I
Nigerians
wish.
at.
I close there, but I wish. You wish. That's
Damn.
like I'd rather you say I'm from DC, yo. Like, come on, yo. That's like one of the worst
It's
things you could say.
Darvin's neighborhood in The Wire.
Hold on, I'm trying to think. Have they? Have they? I don't think. Hold on. Let me see. I haven't seen The Wire in a minute. I'm not gonna lie. Green. I know they be riding them dirt bikes through here though.
Bush meat for the village is normal. What? That is wild.
Yeah, they actually have. Yeah, they did. I forgot where did they film that? Oh, okay, I know where they filmed that. They did. All right, they did film them. They did use my neighborhood for The Wire. So what? People be asking, is Baltimore like The Wire? I say yes. Stay out of here. Yep. Yep, it's definitely. It sure is. Yep.
One of the scenes, it looked like baby Darvin riding his bike down the street. I was like, that was Darvin.
Hey, yo. Yeah. I had signed up. They was picking when I was in elementary school, they was picking kids to be filmed in The Wire. I signed up. They ain't allowed me to do it, but whatever. I'm trying.
You had a mama and a daddy. No, they were not going to allow you to be in The Wire.
Bush meat is better because we hunt. No food stamps. No. What? All right, Joe. Who is this guy? He said bush meat is better because we hunt. No food stamps. No fat people in Africa because we work. All right, Joe.
Bring
Okay.
his ass up.
And y'all work and do what? Because the whole continent is a dust bowl.
Bring his ass up, man.
Had food stamps, you wouldn't be eating your uncle for dinner.
Follow me, I know the way. Face ass, nigga.
What's up? What's up, Flex?
He won't come up though.
He up here. What's up,
Oh, he
Flex?
up here now?
Uh-huh. Insabi. What's up, Flex? Insabi. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm putting your bush meat goddamn shit on the phone, boy.
Oh, hold on. You sound far away, yo. Get the bushmeat out your mic. Get the bushmeat out your mic. We can't hear you.
He must be on the African internet.
We can't.
He on his Tubi headphones.
Hold on. I invited you up, Venus. Send another request. What, man? What do you want? A chirp? A Nextel, yo? They just sent Nextels to where you at. What they just said Nextel chirps to where you at, yeah?
Turn off your sink and your lights in your house so your internet will work. You'll only get one utility at a time. We can't hear you.
Hey, you speak Ubuntu.
We cannot hear you.
God damn it.
I follow you, I know the way.
This man got 1X, a 1X signal. Jeez.
We don't know what to say about bush meat. We can't hear you.
He got that speaker on top of the tree. On top of the giraffe neck.
This man talking through a tin can. Jesus. He got the